Started.
Good evening, dear children. I hope all of you had a wonderful JEE exam today. So, we are here to discuss the most important questions that came in the first phase of the JEE exam today. So, when it comes to the subject analysis, we would like to share our opinions on the subjects. So, starting with chemistry, the overall paper was more aligned with NCERT. There were very few questions which were a little bit twisted, but most of the questions were direct. And those who have read NCERT 3 or 4 times might have answered almost all the questions clearly. So we will be discussing the question paper very soon. So before we dive into the discussion session, we would like to hear the opinion from other subject expertise here. So I'm handing over to the GB sir, who is going to talk about physics.
Good evening all. So physics paper, like it was a moderate paper as usual.
Yes.
Like there are some areas that they didn't touch, like most of the students were spend a lot of time on kinematics, laws of motion and all, but did not ask questions from that area. But rotational motion, gravitation, and then of course moving electricity, moving charges, optics also questions came. So overall the paper is moderate. Let's hope the same level only will be continuing in the coming days also. Right now handing over to Karthik sir for maths.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, friends. Good evening. All the students who have written exam today in the morning, we have given commenting regarding physics, chemistry and maths. That chemistry was okay, physics was good. Coming to maths, see the overall feedback regarding maths is lengthy. Many were saying that it is difficult, but as per my knowledge and all, our brilliant team knowledge and all, paper was actually moderate. If we stick to the basics, again I repeat the same, if we stick to the basics from maths, for sure we will be in a situation to handle at least 10 questions out of 25. Okay, so now we will be starting with maths discussion. Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. Okay, so be online. Be starting with maths, then chemistry, after that physics. That will be the order. We'll be discussing all the questions and the related topics. Yes. Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. Dear all, good evening. Hope you all are doing absolutely great. So, shall we start? Good evening, Mr. Anish, Rayan, Devnandan, Demon 517, 5197, Kaune. Good evening, Mr. Blackboard getting something. Oh my God. Ajay Ramesh, Sahil Riaz, good evening, sir. Devnandan, good evening, sirs. So, friends, good evening. Before I start this session, I would like to say one particular thing. Maths, even in India, we were seeing many comments like maths was lengthy and difficult. But as per my knowledge and my content, maths was not that much difficult, friends. Maths was actually moderate. I'm not saying that it is easy. It was lengthy. I agree that it was lengthy, but it's not difficult. It was just moderate. And for sure, in the session itself, I have given around 12 chapters. And in this particular session, which I have seen in session and morning shift and evening shift also, we have got the paper. I have seen from the 12 chapters itself, we have got 16 questions. 16 questions out of 25 we have got from the 12 chapters which I have given. So if you were in a situation to clear with those 12 chapters, my dear friends, trust me, you are going to rock. And maths will always be the deciding factor. Because chemistry, physics, everyone will be having almost the same opinion. If you are ready to rock in maths, for sure you will be in a situation to get 99+ percentile easily. So shall we start, my dear friends? No. Now you tell me, after our discussion, is there anything that we say that the maths paper is difficult or not? Okay? Okay, friends. Okay, we'll start with the first question from maths. So coming to the first question, let the triangle PQR be the image of the vertices. Acha, PQR be the image of the triangle 1, 3, 3, 1, 2, 4 in the line. If the center of triangle PQR is point alpha, beta, then they are asking us to find center of the triangle PQR. But what is triangle PQR? See, we have got a triangle A, we got a triangle A, B, C. Now this is the triangle that we have. Okay. So there is one triangle A, B, C with respect to a particular line, this has got each, now image of A, let's say suppose point P, image of B, let's say suppose point Q, image of C, R. Now the triangle PQR is the image of triangle ABC in the line x plus 2y minus 2 is equals to 0. Image of this, fine. So now triangle PQR is the image of triangle ABC. See, majority of the students, what they were doing, you know, they are finding the image of point A, point B, point C and making itself as lengthy. Okay, we'll start. Yes, making itself lengthy. My dear friends, in the class itself, in straight lines, I have discussed clearly. If G is the center of triangle ABC and PQR is a triangle which is formed by taking the image of ABC with respect to the line. Now what will be the center of triangle PQR? G dash will be the image of G with respect to the line. That's it. Simple concept. Here that center of triangle PQR is the image of our centroid with respect to the line x plus 2y minus 2 is equals to 0. Are you all clear till here? Please say yes. Don't say no. You have to say yes. Come on. Are you there? Sleeping, huh? So till now it is clear. Now see, what is the center of triangle ABC, friends? What is the center of triangle ABC? We know center of the triangle is x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So yes, Dev. So x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3 is 1 plus 3 plus 2. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. 6 by 2 is 3 comma 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 4, 8. So, sorry. 1 plus 3, 4, 4 plus 2, 6. 6 by 3 is 2 comma 3 plus 1, 4, 4 plus 4, 8. So 2 comma 8 by 3 is the center of triangle ABC now. Is the center of triangle ABC. Friends, whether you remember yesterday, I have given the formula to find the image of a point with respect to line. Clear? Now, how do we get G dash? G dash is the image of G with respect to the line. Now, what is the formula to find image, friends? Just simple formula I have given. H minus x1 by A is equals to K minus y1 by B is equals to minus 2 of ax1 plus by1 plus C divided by A square plus B square. Blackboard, gaming, 10, 10, 10, 10. My God, great man. We'll see the answer. So now, H, we are supposed to find G dash, no? So that is what our H minus x1 is H minus 2 by A is the coefficient of x, which is equals to 1. K minus y1 is 8 by 3 divided by B is 2 is equals to minus 2 times ax1. Substitute this point in this. In place of x2, 2 plus 2y, that is 16 by 3 minus 2 whole divided by a square plus b square, 4 plus 1, which is 5. Now 2 minus 2 gets cancelled. I'll take it to the next slide. What we have? So h minus 2 by 1 is equals to k minus 8 by 3 by 2. K minus 8 by 3 by 2 is equals to minus 2, that is minus 32 divided by 15. Minus 32 divided by 15. Now friends, we can equate it directly. So h minus 2 is equals to minus 32 by 15. H is equals to minus 32 by 15 plus 2. 15 to 30. That is h is equals to minus 2 by 15. That means alpha value we got. We got alpha value. So now to get beta value, that is k minus 8 by 3 divided by 2 is equals to minus 32 divided by 15. Take it to the other side. K minus 8 by 3 is equals to minus 64 by 15. K is equals to minus 64 by 15 plus 8 by 3. Will multiply with 5 by 5. 8 5s are 40. 40 minus 64 is minus 24. minus 24 divided by 15. We got K, we got alpha, we got beta. What they are asking us to find 15 times alpha minus beta. 15 times alpha minus beta. Minus 2 by 15 minus half 24 divided by 15. See this, friends. So 15, 24 minus 2 is 22 divided by 15. 15 got cancelled. 22 is the answer. Blackboard gaming, brother, you lost. You didn't score 4. You lost 1. See, this is what, friends, in today's session, I repeat, I have given you the best, because we have covered each and everything, each and every concept far away from basic one corner to other corner. The only thing, if you are not able to revise properly, no, I can't even say that. Okay. So my dear friends, who are all the students who are going to write exam even tomorrow, day after tomorrow, in the coming days, please make sure you stick to only basics. And I, with proudly I say, my notes is going to be the best material for maths. No need to stick on to any other material also. Yesterday's session itself, in yesterday I have taken 1.5 hour session. Even from that, we have got 4 questions, 4 questions, yesterday's session itself. IIT Bombay, IIT Bhubaneswar. But how do you get that wrong? So what is the answer? See now, 22. The one who has answered, once gone case. The one who has answered 10, see, option A. So this should not be done, my dear friends. This should not be done. Clear? Is there anything difficulty in this particular case? See, option D it is. Is there anything difficult? Is there anything, is this question difficult? Nope. Clear? Thank you, Raunak. Thank you. Now we'll go to the next question, friends. I want beautiful response from you, my dear friends. I want, see, we are here for you. It's only for you. Okay. Next, second question. So the moment you see two balls, array yaar, how many times we did a question from Bayes' theorem? I told you, if you come across a question from Bayes' theorem, I told you what to do. Irrespective of reading the complete question, just Arman, you better watch your try. What to do? What to do? Just to find what is E1, P of E1, what identify events, E1, E2 and capital A. That's it. Now look at this question. Please do solve along with me, friends. 2 balls are selected at random one by one without replacement. Take a note of this. Without replacement from the bag containing. So now the bag is containing 4 white, 6 black. 4 white, 6 black. So the bag is containing 4 white, 6 black balls. Now what we are doing, 2 balls are selected at random one by one. These 2 balls are drawn one by one without replacement. So that means first you are drawing only one ball. Okay. Now if the probability that the first selected ball is black, given that second selected is also black, that means once you come across this phrase called given, that is nothing but our capital A. Okay. Now what is E1? E1 be drawing which ball? Drawing white ball. Let's say drawing white ball first. Drawing one white ball. Let E2 be an event of drawing black ball. E2 be an event of drawing black ball. What is capital A? Capital A is an event of drawing black in the second case. Drawing black in the second attempt. Drawing ball in the second attempt. Is that okay? Now let's see this, guys. Now what we are supposed to find? If the probability that the first selected ball is black, given that, so nothing but P of, given that should be in denominator, given that first selected ball is black, that means E1 by A or E2 by A? Is this E1 by A or E2 by A? Is this E1 by A or E2 by A? Come on, guys. Is this E1, P of E1 given A or E2 given A? That's it, Raunak, man, super. So it is P of E2 given A we need. So by Bayes' theorem, this is nothing but P of E2 into P of A given E2 divided by P of E1 into P of A given E1 plus P of E2 into P of A given E2. Now guys, what is P of E1? P of E2, drawing a black ball. So if a bag has 4 white and 6 black balls, what is the probability of drawing? Superman, super, very good, Raunak, super you are. So drawing, very good, Mr. Arman, Sahil Riaz, super sir. So P of E2, what will be P of E2? The probability of drawing a black ball from the box. Black ball from the box, that is 6 by 10 into, guys, this is very important. What is P of A given E2? Now, when you know that you have already drawn black ball in the first attempt, what is the probability of drawing black ball in the second attempt? Now, out of 10 balls, already 1 ball is drawn. So, now total there will be only 9 balls. Okay, total there will be only 9 balls. Hey guys, total there will be only 9 balls. Of those, what is the probability of drawing second? Yes, Mr. Sahil, absolutely true. It is 6 by 10 into 5 by 9 divided by P of E1. E1 is drawing a white ball. 4 by 10 into P of A given E1. What is A given E1? In first attempt, you have drawn a white ball. Okay, in first attempt, you have drawn a white ball. Now, in that case, what is the probability of drawing a black ball? So, already there will be 6, but here 3 white balls. So 6 plus 3, 6 divided by 9 plus, same case again, 6 by 10 into 5 by 9. That's it friends. If you simplify this, we'll get the answer. So 10 9 10 9 10 9, 6 5 क्या हुआ? 6 5 30 divided by 6 4 24, 24 plus 30 which is 54. So that is 6 5 6 9 clearly it is 5 by 9, because why we are supposed to make it 5 by 9? They have given that already answer is m by n, and m comma n are co-primes. So that means, so the value of m is 5 and the value of n is 9. So they are asking m plus 9, which is 14 friends. 14. Now tell me friends, now you tell me, is this difficult? I was talking about my behavior. Tell me, you, is this difficult? Fast, focus here, man. Ryan, yeah. Is this difficult? East or west, Karthik sir? Sir, thank you, sir. Thank you. Is this best, friends? Tell me. Sorry, is this difficult? Not at all. Since almost like, see guys, almost like 9+ years of my journey with JEE, I have seen many typical patterns. So in the limited time, I have given you the best, covering all the corners, and especially in view of NTA, in view of JEE Main's NTA, as per like an examiner, how an examiner thinks. In that way I thought, and I have given you almost all the concepts required to solve these questions. Today majority of the students were like informing me, sir, I was able to do chemistry, then physics, then coming to maths I have not got sufficient time. Arey yaar, time management is the most important thing which all the teachers were informing you since day one. Time management, friends. After coming out of the exam hall and saying that, sir, I know almost all, at least 5-6 questions I know, sir, but I was not able to answer just because of no time. No. Will there be any use? So these 3 hours, if you are ready to give the best, you will get the best. That's it. So if there is a chance of me writing in place of you, I'll be the first one to go, man. I don't have that chance actually. I don't have that chance. Really, if I'm a member in the ministry or somewhere and all, I could have done that. But I was not able to do that just because I'm a lecturer. That's it. Okay. So guys, thank you, ma. See, this is a direct question from probability, friends. Oh my God. Who is this roaring Rathod? Who is this roaring Rathod? I was not able to, I don't know. रोरिंग राठौड़, आपका नाम क्या है सर? I would like to know your name. Rathod Choddo sir. Okay guys, next question. Now coming to the next question. Friends, one more thing. Coming to this question, in the same exam we have actually have sets, so there are number of ways of asking this particular question. Sir, I was your student from Hyderabad. I never forget any student, but as you roaring Rathod, I'm not sure about this name. We all miss you, sir. Thank you. So from the English alphabets, 5 letters are chosen and are arranged in alphabetic order. The total number of ways in which the middle term is. Friends, thank you for your love. Just please focus on this, friends. My name is Akshara. Acha, hi Akshara, hi. So from the English alphabets, 5 letters are chosen and are arranged in alphabetic order. The total number of ways in which the middle letter is M. First, do we know how many total English alphabets do we have? How many English alphabets do we have? How many English alphabets do we have? How many English alphabets? 26. Boss, wow, Devanandan, the best answer. So out of 26, friends, we are supposed to we have to choose 5. That means it can be done in 26 C5 ways. 26 C5. But they were asking that the total number of ways in which middle letter is M. Middle letter is M. That means M has already taken from 26. M is already with us now. M is already with us. So you are supposed to select 4 more from the remaining 25. You are supposed to select 4 more from the remaining 25. So that can be done in 25 C4 ways. But this is wrong. You know why, friends? You know why? Because they are asking us to express it in alphabetic order. Alphabetic order. Okay, Akshara. Okay, thank you. Wow, Ryan, super answer, sir. Super. This is the best answer. The best. Because M to be in the middle, see friends, if M is in the middle, we have 5 letters, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now M to be in the middle, alphabetic order means A, B, C, D, dictionary order. Now, in alphabetic order, if you see A, B, C and so on till Z, which letter is our M? Which letter is our M? 13th letter is our M. Yes, na? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M. Yes, M is the 13th letter. Now, M is already here. To be in alphabetic order, so these two letters should be chosen before M only. Correct? Exactly. I'm in Qatar, ma. I'm in Qatar right now. These 2 letters should be chosen before M. Now, before M, how many letters do we have? Exactly, Raunak, Superman, super. Before M, we have 12 letters. So these 2 letters should be chosen from those 2. 12C2. Okay. Now 12C2 into. Now the selected letters. We have selected 2 letters now. In how many ways we can arrange them in these 2 gaps? We have selected 2 letters from these 12 letters. 12C2 ways. Now we have 2 letters with us. These 2 letters in these 2 places. In how many ways we are supposed to arrange? In how many ways? To know 2 factors. That is the mistake that you are doing. Arey yaar, they have clearly given alphabetic order. What do you mean by alphabetic order? Alphabetic order in only one single way. A, B. If I have selected A, B, it should be arranged in only one way, not B again. So only one factorial. This is what the common mistake. You are not thinking, my dear friends. The moment you look a question, immediately you're starting solving. Do understand the question. That is what very important. I begged you, I scolded you, I punished you, but no change. Kya hua, man? Kya hua? My dear friends, please, while attempting a question from JEE, from maths, that too, please make sure first you understand the question. Alphabetic order. That means whatever the... So, now that means 12C2. These 2 gaps can be filled in 12C2 and the selected 2 letters can be arranged in only one way. Selected 2 letters can be arranged in only one way, that is 12C2 into 1. Is that okay? Now, M is anyhow, M is fixed. This M should be here only in only one way. Now after M is 13th letter, no? After M we have again 13 more letters. After M we have again 13 more letters. Now these two gaps should be filled by the letters which are after M. After M. So that means we have to select these two from these 13 letters only. We have to select these two letters from these 13. That means 13C2. And even the selected letters should be arranged in only one way, which is nothing but, so finally 12C2 into 13C2, which is nothing but 5148, friends. 5148. See, the answer is option C, which is 5148. And I have seen one more. In another set. I have seen one more question. They have not given this alphabetic order. Find the total number of words that can be formed by using 5 letters such that no repetition is allowed and middle letter is M. If no repetition is allowed, no repetition is allowed and middle letter is M. In that case, what will be the number of letters we get? In that case, what will be the number of words do we get? If they have not given any dictionary order, if they have not given any alphabetic order, they are asking us to identify 5 words. We are supposed to get out of 26 alphabets, we need 5-letter word. Such that middle letter is M, and no letter should be repeated. In that case, what will be the Hey Fahad, how are you, friend? It's been an year. So how many number of 5-letter words do we get? Without any repetition and without any alphabetic order? In that case, what will be the answer? Come on guys, come on. 25C4, only that. They have not given any alphabetic order, boss. Yes, this was asked in another set, 25C4 into 4 factorial. 25C4, we select 4 letters from the remaining 25 letters, and these 4 letters are in these 4 places can be arranged in 4 factorial ways. So that is what very important. 25C4 into 4 factorial. Okay. Coming to the next question. Now, how do you rate this question? Is this difficult one? Friends? Not at all. Not even moderate. Just if you put just at least if you can able to understand the question, then we can answer this. Come on. Next question. See guys, in different sets again, the pattern of asking this question is quite different, and this is one of the, okay, this question might be a hard question. I agree, this question might be hard question, but if you simplify it in a proper way, then we can get it. Let's see this, guys. They have given sigma r equals to 1 to n tr. R equals to 1 to n tr means that is t1 plus t2 plus t3 and so on till tn. Let this be some Sn. Yes or no? Sigma, let's take this as some Sn. Sn is equals to sigma r equals to 1 to n tr, that is nothing but Sn is t1 plus t2 plus t3 plus and so on tn. Correct? Friends, we know basic common sense that tn is equals to Sn minus Sn minus 1. Are we not clear with this? Tn is equals to Sn minus Sn minus 1. Yeah? Tn is equals to Sn minus Sn minus 1. Now this is Sn, no? This is Sn. Identify nth term first. Identify tr. Identify tr. So Tn is equals to, that is nothing but 1 by 64 out. What is Sn? Put n equals to n only. 2n minus 1 into 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 3 into 2n plus 5 minus Sn minus 1 means in place of n In place of n, we put n is equals to n minus 1. That is, if you put n minus 1, see what happens? 2 into n, 2n minus 2 minus 1, 2n minus 3 into 2 into n minus 1, 2n minus 2 plus 1, 2n minus 1. In place of n, put n minus 1, 2n minus 2 plus 3, 2n plus 1, 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 5 means 2 into 2n minus 2 plus 5, that is 2n plus 3, 2n plus 3. So now it is very clear that, see, 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1, 2n plus 3 are common in both. So let's take Tn is equals to 1 by 64 times, what are all the common things that we take? 2n minus 1 into 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 3. Only we have 2n plus 5 left here and 2n minus 3. What is 2n plus 5 minus 2n minus 3? 2n plus 5 minus 2n plus 3. 2n gets cancelled, 5 plus 3, 8. 8 1 ja, 8 8 ja, 64. We have got TR now. This is what our Tn is equals to 2n minus 1 into 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 3 divided by 8, friends. This is divided by 8. So we have got a simplified version of TR. Now what they are asking us to find, 1 sigma r equals to 1 to n as n approaches to infinity. That is sigma r equals to, n equals to 1 to infinity. N equals to 1 to infinity, 1 by Tn. This is what we need. Okay. Now what is actually this one? 8 divided by 2n minus 1, 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 3. Now see this, friends. Now see this. The way we simplify this is the most important thing. Look at this, my dear friends. 8 out, put this 8 out, 8 off. If you put n is equals to 1, what happens? N equals to 1. 2 1 ja 2, 2 minus 1, 1 into 2n plus 1 means 3. 2n plus 3 means 2 1 ja 2 plus 3 5. Okay, okay, plus sigma means plus, put n equals to 2. N equals to 2 means 1 by 2 2 is a 4 minus 1, 3 5 8. You'll get 5 8, 3 plus 2 5, 5 plus 3 5 8 11. So in this way we get, correct or wrong? 2n plus 3 means 1 divided by, put n equals to 2, put n equals to 3. 2 3s are 6, 6 minus 1 5 into, put n equals to 3, 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7 into 2 3s are 6 plus 1 7 into 2 3s are 6 plus 1 9. So in this way we get, correct, 2n plus 3, 2 2s are 4 plus 3 7 actually, here sorry, 7. Okay, and so on and so on and so on up to infinity, because sigma n equals to 1 to infinity. Now the way we solve this question is important, friends. Look here, my dear, I told you many times, method of difference. So if you see this, always the numerator should be expressed as the difference of least factor and highest factor, which we did in infinite series in inverse trigonometric functions. In inverse trigonometric functions, infinite sum, we have seen infinite sum, correct? So in that case, now see, if I write this as 5 minus 1 divided by 1 into 3 into 5. 5 minus 1 means 4. So I don't have 4 in the numerator. So I multiply and divide by 4. Plus this numerator I am writing it as 7 minus 3 divided by 3 into 5 into 7. This is 9 minus 5 divided by 5 into 7 into 9. Please see, up to infinity now. Up to infinity. Now look at this. All of them, 5 minus 1, 4, 4, 4, 4. So we have multiplied and divided by 4. Now you see this 8 by 4 is 2 times 5 divided by this, that is 1 by 1 into 3 minus 1 by 1 into minus 1 by 3 into 5 plus 7 divided by this is 1 by 3 into 5 minus 1 by 5 into 7. You get plus 1 by 5 into 7 and so on minus this man up to infinity. Look at this, ma. This is an infinite sequence. Minus plus only the first term. If it is finite, first and last will be existing. But it is infinite. So only first term. Now what is the first term? 2 divided by 1 into 3 is directly 2 by 3 is the answer. Yes, Ryan, 2 by 3 is the answer, friends. I agree that one question we have seen which is of a difficulty pattern, but even though I won't agree it as difficult, why? Because we have seen this question in the class. We did this question in the class. Yes or no? Have you all understood this? See, the answer is now 2 by 3, which is option A. The answer is 2 by 3. In some sets, I have seen in some sets, they have not given here sigma. They have given only TR is equals to this. They have given only TR is equals to, I mean, TN is equals to this one, 2n minus 1 into 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 3 into 2n 1 by Tn. In that case, first we simplify 1 by Tn. Is that okay? I'll share that paper also in the groups. So just stay tuned. Coming to the next question, Next question, f of x plus y is equals to f of x into f dash y plus f of y into f dash x for all x comma y belongs to capital R. Functional equations question. See this, friends. Now what they are asking, actually f of sigma n equals to 1 log to the base e f of n. Actually we need f of x, we need. They have given a functional equation. Sir, paper was very easy. Actually it is easy. But okay, sigma, we need f of n, friends. For that, as they have introduced the f dash x and all, generally, my dear friends, we know by using our first principle, what is f dash x? F dash x is equals to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Correct na? This is what we know by using our first principle of derivatives. F dash x is equals to limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. Now look at this question. We need this f of x plus h. F dash x exists because they have given in the functional equation f dash x exists. So that means f dash x should, that means limit exist. Correct na? So what is f of x plus y? In place of y you put h. In place of y if you put h, you get f of x plus h. So that becomes f dash x is equals to, I'm sorry, white color is good, I guess. F dash x is equals to limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h is nothing but now f of x into f dash y. F dash y means in place of y we kept h, no? So f dash of h plus f of h into f dash x minus we have f of x whole divided by h. So when you put h is equals to 0, the limit should exist. No sir, back is good sir. I didn't get you, man. So now you put h is equals to 0. If you put h is equals to 0, guys, see, denominator you are getting 0. That means this limit will be finite only, when numerator also should be 0. Numerator also should be 0 now. Then only we can apply LH rule, na? Correct? So that means numerator value when you put h is equals to 0, that should be equated to 0. So clearly, friends, now that means this value should be equated to 0. When you put h 0, f of x into f dash 0 plus f of 0 into f dash x minus f of x should be equated to 0. Sir, have you all understood this? Till 252? Ryan, Superman, super, very good. The answer is 2525, but we'll need a bit more clarity. F of 0 already they have given 1. So f of 0 is 1. What is f dash 0? For that put x equals to 0 and y equals to 0 in the given question. Put x 0, y 0. That is f of 0 is equals to f of x into f dash 0. That is f of 0 into f dash 0 plus f of 0 into f dash 0. So f of 0 is equals to 2 times of f of 0 into f dash 0. Already they have given f of 0 1, no? So we'll cancel. That means f dash of 0 is equals to 1 by 2. We have got f dash 0 is equals to 1 by 2. Just to put that in this case. Now what we do? If we put f dash 0 is equals to 1 by 2, f of x into 1 by 2 is f of x by 2 plus f dash x, because f of 0 is 1. 1 into f dash x minus f of x is equals to 0, is equals to 0. So clearly f dash x is equals to f of x by 2. Have you all understood till here, man? Have you all understood till here? I can rate this as moderate, not easy, but moderate one, but not that much difficult actually. Have you all understood till here? F dash x is equals to f of x by 2. Say fast, say fast, say fast. Sir, I put 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Why do you put 1, 2, 1, 2, man? No. The way he writes the marker is so tough. Yeah. So now, see, we have got f dash x is equals to f of x by 2. From now, what can be done to get f of x? From now, what can be done to get f of x? See, from now, what can be done to get f of x, man? F dash x is nothing but, if we take y is equals to some f of x, boss, f dash x is dy by dx is equals to y by 2. Okay, so we have got functionally differential equation dy by y is equals to dx by 2. If we integrate both sides, then what we get? Dy by y is nothing but log y is equals to integral dx by 2 is nothing but x by 2. So from here we can express this y is equals to e raised to x by 2. We are done. Y is equals to e power x by 2. Y is nothing but our f of x. So we have got f of x, friends. We have got f of x. Now what we need? Sigma n equals to 1 to 100. Sigma n equals to 1 to 100 log f of n. Now what is f of n is equals to e power n by 2. Log f of n means log of e power n by 2, which is nothing but clearly sigma n equals to 1 to 100, just n by 2. Put 1 by 2 out. Do you remember Abu Ahmad? Yes, he is in my heart actually. Abu is in so 1 by 2 times sigma n equals to 1 to 100. All you guys are in NIT Calicut. You worked really very hard. So congrats, friends, again. I hope all the things are going good in NIT Calicut. Yes. So sigma, now what is sigma n equals to 1 to 100, man? Sum of first 100 natural numbers. So that is 1 by 2 times sum of first 100 natural numbers is 100 into 100 plus n into n plus 1 by 2, which is 100 into 101 divided by 2. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 25, 25, 101 ja, 2525. 25 into 100, 2500 plus 1. So 2525 is the correct answer, friends. Abu is on my NIT. Yeah, I remember. He's chilling in a marriage, I guess. I know. So see, I guess I take this particular thing as a moderate one, but not that much difficult. Moderate, not too easy, not that much difficult. Okay. Now we have seen till now 2 questions which are moderate but not difficult. I am not saying that they are difficult, friends. Is that okay? Okay. Next question, friends. Next question. The product of array R, friends. I won't trust. How many times we have discussed such type of questions, man? Bye, Fahad. Take care. Love you. Wish you all the best for your career. God bless you, friend. God bless you. E power of 5 log x whole square. Wow, super, man. That's it. Take log on both sides. Who is this fellow? Ryan. You're truly amazing, man. You're truly amazing. I'm saying it again. You're truly amazing. Taking log on both sides. If you take log on both sides, what happens? Then we get 5 into log x whole square plus 3 is equals to 8 times log x. Just to put log x is equals to some t. Now we get 5 into t square minus 8t plus 3 is equals to 0. Plus 3 is equals to 0. Correct na? Now what they are asking, boss? The product of all of the solutions of the equation. Product of the solutions. What do you mean by product of the solutions? Product of the solutions. Generally, T1, now see, if I suppose replace with this, if I replace with this, now see, from here we got sum of the roots. That is, suppose if T1 comma T2 are the roots, T1 plus T2 is equals to minus B by A, which is 8 by 5. What is T1? That is log x1 plus log x2 is equals to 8 by 5. Log a plus log b is log ab, that is log of x1 into x2 to the base e is equals to 8 by 5. Now from here we get x1 into x2 is equals to e power of 8 by 5, and that is what he is asking us to find. That is what he is asking us to find. Product of the roots, that is x1 into x2, which is equals to e power 8 by 5, friends. Array, simple question. I can rate this as the most easiest actually. If we are clear with first array exponential, when we know, the best thing that we can't solve it in normal way. We can only do it by applying logarithm. Minimum common sense it is. We don't even need good concepts and all. Just common sense, if we know, we can apply this. So the answer is e power 8 by 5, which is option C. Clear? Next question now. Next question. The foci of the hyperbola, majority of the students, the moment they look at this question as it is from conic sections, they may skip this. But if you have stick to at least standard forms of the hyperbola, there are two hyperbolas which we have discussed. One is transverse hyperbola, conjugate hyperbola. Transverse hyperbola means x square by a square minus y square by b square is equals to 1, and conjugate hyperbola is x square by a square minus y square by b square is equals to -1. Okay, now which hyperbola it is? This hyperbola is having its axis on y axis. Sir, how can you say this? Because the foci, one is 1 comma 14 and the other is 1 comma minus 12. So 1 comma 14 and 1, the line which is passing through both the foci is axis. So axis is vertical. If axis is vertical, that means the hyperbola will be like this. Hyperbola will be like this. Now we know if these two S and S1 are the foci, what is the center, friends? Can anyone tell me what is center of the hyperbola? If yes, if we know two focus, what is the center of the hyperbola? Center of the hyperbola. Come on. Center of the hyperbola. Center of the hyperbola. Arey yaar, no one. Center of the hyperbola. No one is answering. Then I will take the lead. See, center of the hyperbola is the midpoint of the foci. Midpoint of the foci. What is the midpoint of foci now? 1 plus 1 by 2, which is 1, comma 14 minus 12. 14 minus 12 is 2. 2 by 2 is 1. So 1 comma 1 will be the center now. So if you know the center, this equation of the hyperbola will be x minus 1 whole square divided by a square. A square is, we don't know, minus y minus 1 whole square divided by b square is equals to -1 is the required equation of hyperbola. So now to get the equation of hyperbola, we need a and b. Sir, latus rectum, how to find here? Yeah. I am coming there. What is the length of latus rectum, man? Length of latus rectum is 2a square by b for conjugate hyperbola. So if you know a and b, we'll get length of latus rectum. Same like ellipse, no? It is same like ellipse. So now you see this. Now what happened? This hyperbola is passing through a point 1 comma 6. This hyperbola is passing through a point 1 comma 6. Put x equals to 1. Put x equals to 1. 1 minus 1. 0 minus y minus 1. 6 minus 1. 6 minus 1 means 5 square 25. 25 divided by b square is equals to -1. So b square is equals to 25. B is equals to plus 5. Clear? Next, what is the distance between two foci? This is a comma 0 comma be, 0 comma minus be. What is the distance between two foci? 2be. Correct na? Distance between foci is 2be is equals to 26. From here be is equals to 13. Be is equals to 13. Now generally we take this be as c, no? So in hyperbola we know c square is equals to a square plus b square, that is 169 is equals to 25 plus a square. Clearly a square is equals to 144. Now he is asking us to find length of latus rectum, which is nothing but 2a square b. 2 into 144 divided by 5, which is 288 divided by 5. Direct answer, even no change in this also. Direct answer. Simple. What is the length of latus rectum? Length of latus rectum is 2a square by b. So the agenda is getting a and getting b is our requirements. Next question, friends. The number of non-empty equivalence relations on the set 1, 2, 3. Friends, I remember in the first session, I have given you there is no specific formula to find. Wow, Ryan, super. How did you find it? There is no specific formula for equivalence relation in any book, but I have given you a particular tree. Do anyone? Wow, Raunak. If you know Bell number, that is Bell tree. Wow, Superman, super. Just a direct answer from that. Direct answer in any book we won't get it. Bell tree or Bell number. So that is if n is equals to 1, number of equivalence relation is 1. If n equals to 2, with whatever we are ending, we are supposed to start with that. We have ended with 1. So 1. Now if n is equals to 3, see 1 plus 1. 1 plus 1 is equals to 2. Now if n is equals to 3, with whatever we have ended, we have to start here, no? 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 2 is 5. There are 5 equivalence relations, 5 non-empty equivalence relations on the set 1, 2, 3. Direct answer. It won't even take more than 10 seconds, not even 5 seconds if you know Bell tree. Number of times I have given. Bell tree, Bell number, number of reflexive relations I have given, symmetric, number of symmetry which are not reflexive, all things I have given it, friends. If you just remember this Bell tree, you could have answered it. Now suppose if there are 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4. What is number of equivalence relations now? What will be the number of equivalence relations on a set having 4 elements? Wow, Raunak, you're truly amazing, man. Abdul Hadi, super friend, super. Dev, super friend. Sahil Riyaz, super. That is, what is this? If you put n is equals to 4, we start with 5, no? No 16. Ajay. So if we put n is equals to 5, we start with 5. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 plus 3, 10. 10 plus 5, 15. So number of equivalence relations will be 15. As we have got only 3 elements here, the direct answer, how much time did we put in solving this? Not less than 5 to 10 seconds maximum, at least. If you won't remember Bell tree, at least you can take Bell tree. Clear? So 1 4 mark, which we can put it in our pocket easily. Not even millisecond actually. Yes. Faster than light. Shut up, man. Shut up. Next question from progressions. Next question is from progression. Look at this question. If A1, A2, A3 are 3 positive terms increasing in a GP, we know common sense. GP means first term A, common ratio R. What is A1? A1 is A. What is A5? A5 is A into R power 4 is equals to 28. So we can write this as A square into R power 4 is equals to 28. AR square is equals to root 28. Yes or no? A into R square is equals to root 28. Option C 125. Mr. Rosen Anto, we'll see. AR square is equals to root 28. Now, one more equation we have given. They have given A2 plus A4. What is A2? A2 plus AR. A4 is nothing but A into 4th term. A into R cube is equals to 29. A into R cube is equals to 29. Let's take AR common. AR of 1 plus R square is equals to 29, friends. We know from here we can write AR is equals to root 28 by R. Yes or no? From here, hi Ramanujan. Hi Ramanujan. Hi. AR is equals to root 28 by R. Is that okay? AR is equals to root 28 by R. Now substitute in place of AR root 28 by R. Root 28 by R into 1 plus R square is equals to 29. From now what to do? Can anyone tell me from now what to do? What can be done from now to get our value of R? Very good, Ryan. Very good. From now, what can be done to get value of R? Say fast, say fast, say fast, say fast. Come on, come on, come on. To get the value of R, no, Hadi, this is the mistake that everyone did. No quadratic. By common sense, by common sense, by common sense. See, 28 we have, 29 we have. What will be the value of R? If R is equals to root 28, this can be solved very easily. This can be solved very easily now. We can just simplify, take as A1, A5 as A into AR into of course, yes, that can also be Raunak, super one. Very good. See, if you just by verifying A is equals to R is equals to root 28 we get. Just by verifying we can put R is equals to root 28. Clear na? Root 28 by root 28 is 1 into 1 plus root 28 whole square is 28. So this is the only thing which satisfies. Then as roots of quadratic equation we can solve them. Yes, we can solve by using roots of quadratic equations, but it takes time. It takes time. Generally, if the question is lengthy, do not make it again lengthy, man. Anyhow, this is going to be lengthy. If in such cases, why do you still make lengthy? In such cases, they'll give you something which can be which by using common sense we can get some answers in the middle. Okay, now AR is equals to root 20. So that is what is nothing but now AR square, A into R square. R square is 28 is equals to root 28. So from here we get A is equals to 1 by root 28. Friends, see, A we got, R we got, A we got, R we got. Now what is the required thing that we need? A6. A6 is nothing but A into R power 5. A is 1 by root 28. R power 5 is root 28 power 5. That is R power 4 into R we write. See, R by root 28 is get cancelled. R is root 28, no? That is 28 whole square. 28 square is 784. Clear? See, if we are able to cross this particular step, from here everything will be easy. And we have not used anything extra apart from the basics of geometric progression. Apart from the basics of geometric progression, we have never used anything, guys. Just we have used, if A is the first term of a GP and R is the common, he taught me in brilliant. If A is the first term of the GP and R is the common ratio, nth term is A into R power n minus 1. That is the only thing. That is the only thing we have discussed in this. We have used in this particular question. Clear, ma? Coming to the next question. Next question. Using the principal values of the inverse trigonometric function, the sum of the maximum and minimum values of 16 secant square x plus cosecant square x is 16 secant square x. Thank you, Ramanujan. Thank you. 16 times secant inverse x whole square plus cosecant inverse x whole square we need. Guys, before this we need, yes. So before this, yes. Now, guys, we know secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x is equals to pi by 2. Secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x is equals to pi by 2. Now in this case, you know, guys, a square plus b square, we have a square plus b square. So we can write this as a plus b whole square minus 2ab. Now what is a plus b whole square? That is secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x. Secant inverse x plus cosecant inverse x is pi by 2. Pi by 2 whole square means pi square by 4. So that is nothing but clearly 16 times pi square by 4 minus 2 times secant inverse x into cosecant inverse x. Secant inverse x into cosecant inverse x. We can write cosecant inverse x as pi by 2 minus secant inverse x. Correct, no? We can write this cosecant inverse x as pi by 2 minus secant inverse x. Let us for some time we'll put secant inverse x is equals to some t boss. Now we get 2t into pi by 2 minus t. 2t into pi by 2 minus t. So that becomes, let's say this is an expression in f of t. Now f of t is equals to 16 times pi square by 4 minus pi t plus 2t square. Minus pi t plus 2t square. Can anyone tell me what to do after here, ma? What to do after here? This is clearly a quadratic equation in t. A quadratic equation in t, that too the coefficient of t square is always no yeah, we can do that. See, and one more thing I would like to specify, friends, whatever the method that I am doing it here, you can't find it in any other YouTube channel or everywhere. We are going with the most simplest methods. Most means the most simplest methods in Google and all, in everywhere and all. Generally yes, they ask us to differentiate, then substitute and all. But instead of that, see, if secant inverse x is equals to t, secant inverse x is equals to t, we know what is the range of secant inverse x. Range of secant inverse x means t can range from close to 0 to pi minus pi by 2. Close to 0 to pi minus pi by 2. Pi by 2 should not be excluded. That means we are supposed to find the range of this f of t from 0 to pi. Okay, and that too, this is a quadratic graph, no? So a quadratic graph between two values. First find what is f of 0. F of 0 is equals to 16 into pi square by 4, which is equals to 4 pi square. Am I sorry? Am I correct only? Yes, this is 4 pi square. Correct only, na? 16 into pi square by 4. Yeah, this is 4 pi square. Plus, what is f of pi? F of pi is nothing but 16 times pi square by 4 minus pi square plus 2 pi square. Minus pi square plus 2 pi square. 2 pi square minus pi square is plus pi square. So 16 times pi square by 4 plus pi square. 16 into pi square by 4 is kitna? 4 pi square, plus that is 20 pi square we got. So now majority of the students, what they do, you know, even at this case, they are asking us to find the sum of maximum and minimum values. So 20 plus 4 actually 24. So 24 is not in the options. Generally we won't proceed with this. Guys, you know, in quadratic graph, I already told you, we get minimum either at extremes. Suppose see, if this sum x equals to 0, x equals to pi, now we get graph at a point minimum called vertex. Vertex point. We get minimum at vertex. Sir, cosecant inverse x is outside the brackets? No. Cosecant inverse x is inside the brackets only. Like this. Like this. It is not outside the bracket. This bracket is inside the brackets only. Secant inverse x whole square plus cosecant inverse x whole square. Now we get minimum of a quadratic graph at the vertex point. What is the vertex? X is equals to minus b by 2a. What is minus b by 2a here? Minus b by 2a means minus b by 2a means pi divided by 2 2s are 4. So that means also find f of pi by 4, friends. F of pi by 4 is equals to 16 times pi square by 4 minus pi into pi by 4. Pi square by 4 plus 2 into pi by 4 whole square. Pi by 4 whole square is pi square by 16. So this 2 gets cancelled. 16 gets cancelled. 2 pi square. Now see this, friends. Among all these three, what is minimum? What is maximum? Add them. Among these three, what is the minimum? Clearly the minimum is 2 pi square. Maximum is 20 pi square. If you add them, we will be getting 22 pi square, friends. Clear? Clear. So we are clear with the 10 questions from 11 questions from maths, almost 11 or 12 questions from maths. Now we'll go with the chemistry, then again we'll be physics, then again we'll be going with maths, friends. Okay, stay tuned. We'll be discussing some more 8 more questions from today's morning paper, and those 8 questions are very good questions. And overall, after concluding these 11 questions, I can clearly tell you that though the whole world is saying that maths is difficult, I always say this again, maths is clearly easy, friends. Today it was actually okay, for chodo easy, at least it was moderate. So however it is, we can able to answer at least 12 questions from today's paper. Imagine if you are doing 12 means for sure you will be in the best percentile. Okay, evening paper is also fine. Yeah, we'll try to do it. So guys, after this then we'll have chemistry followed by physics, again maths. Okay, see you guys again. We'll meet later. All the best. Stay tuned.
Yes. Hello, good evening, students. Now we can do chemistry questions. See, as we discussed, see, questions are, most of the questions are
Easy.
easy only.
Direct questions.
Yeah,
Direct questions. They can answer it easily, but they must have to be what? More stick on
Yeah.
what? NCERT.
Yeah, as Danesa said, almost all questions aligned to CBSE. So stick on the CBSE syllabus. Most of the questions.
Around 20 to 23 questions
Yeah,
are very
sure.
easy.
Very
Then two questions, I think. That was somewhat difficult, but
yeah, that
everything
question,
was
but that question will determine, sir.
Determine, okay.
Yeah,
That
that
question will
question will determine your percentile.
Percentile.
Yeah, as per the chemistry.
Hi dears. Hi.
all
Ronak,
are there.
everything. Anish is there.
Yeah.
Abdul Hadi is there. Hi. Okay, so let's start.
Now we can
directly.
start.
We can. No
Yeah.
need to waste time. I think you are waiting for the answers. Okay, so let's start.
See, the question number 1, the first question is from D and F, and especially you know that one in last year and all, one question surely
That area.
came from this area,
So
which means
they must have to remember about the elements and their configuration.
electronic configuration
Electronic.
based one question is there.
Yes,
Surely
yes.
you will get.
That also from F block.
Yeah, F block. So F block electronic configuration, and especially for few elements only repeatedly they are
Repeat,
asking.
again,
That
they are
europium,
asking.
gadolinium, these elements you have to keep in mind, and even in CBSE also we are focusing on that
Tomorrow
one.
they can expect the same idea related to what? That most
Electronic
stable configuration. Like
yeah.
that also they can
electronic configuration question will be there. They can ask with a different element.
Yes,
that you
yes,
keep in
yes.
mind. See here, which of the following lanthanide ion has 7 electron in the outermost
Outermost
shell?
shell.
You can go to the answer directly. I think this one is easy. See here it is. GD, you know that one, GD electronic configuration,
Gadolinium.
64 is the atomic number or 8th element. That way you can remember. If you write the electronic configuration, you can write xenon.
Xenon.
After that 4F7 it will be, and 5D1 and 6S2 it is.
6s2.
Okay, so 54 after that you can count, that way you can remember.
Yes,
Then
yes,
you know
yes,
that one, it should come as GD 3 plus,
3 plus.
then you have to remove 3 electron, then
Xenon,
xenon, 4F7,
5D0,
then
6S0.
5D0 and 6S0, which means that 2 orbitals are not there.
So they
Then
must have to remember about the elements
Yeah.
and their atomic number. That's very important,
Yeah.
especially from
So,
F block.
if
Those
you-
who are going for tomorrow, they have to remember.
If you cannot remember, just remember the number, like
Numbers at
second
least, yes,
element,
yes.
third element, 8th element, like that.
Like that you
in
can
the-
remember.
Then you can distribute the electron very easy.
Yes, yes,
okay.
yes.
So this is the right answer. So GD 3 plus.
Yes, Nick.
I
Yes,
think
Shahil, yes,
this
Shahil.
question almost all you might have done.
Almost all did,
Yeah,
I hope. Yeah,
clearly.
yeah.
Ah,
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Now we will go to the next. See, this is the another easy one. See, and
It's actually
this
came
chapter
from
also.
that integer type, I hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This chapter also in chemical bonding.
Chemical bonding.
Every question paper based on shape.
So actually, I taught them one very important formula for them.
Yeah,
I hope you
that-
remember
yeah,
that, or else
that-
they can simply directly they can write from
Yes, yes.
BSc.
Here I think it's very
Yeah.
easy. Only one except beyond the CBSE syllabus.
Yes.
This I3 minus K. But every JEE people will
JEE
learn
people,
this
they
one.
already
Beyond
learned, they
this one,
already
that
learned.
I3 minus K.
Yes,
You know
yes,
that one.
yes.
I3 minus is linear. NO2 plus is linear. Very easy one.
Yes,
BeCl2 is linear. N3 minus is linear as well. And two more are there.
CO2.
CO2 is there and XCF.
XCF2 is linear.
Yeah. So these many are linear. I3 minus, NO2 plus, BeCl2, N3 minus, CO2 and XCF2.
Yes,
Correct.
Alvin. That's the same formula.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
formula.
correct,
Yes,
correct.
balance electron by 8. Yes, exactly.
you can go
this
directly.
is 2023 question also. Previous year question also. This
Every question paper based on VSCPR theory. Shape
yes.
based questions are there, and you know that one here is the integer based question, so you have to write 6. 6 compounds are there.
Yes,
1,
6
2, 3,
compounds.
4, 5. Yeah, 6. Are
6 compounds. I hope all of you got it.
Yeah,
Yes. Mosi formula. Yes. Yes, we can go to the
So
next.
we can
I
go
hope,
to
yeah.
the next one.
Yes.
So here, this is the one question we can tell that from basic principles of organic chemistry.
That students
See,
skipped in CBSE,
Yeah.
but they learned in JEE classes.
But
I
JEE
hope.
classes,
they
obviously,
already-
we have to
already-
learn this one, that estimation part.
Yes,
Last
yes.
year and all, the same question came. I think this year the Carriers method they asked. Carriers method for halogen and sulfur is there. And based on the Carriers method, we can write the equation percentage of
chlorine.
halogen. Okay,
Percentage of halogen.
generally we can write.
Weight
You know
of
that
the
one,
halogen.
atomic mass of
Divided
halogen,
by-
we can write atomic mass of X into mass of AgX will come. Okay, mass of AgX will come
Divided
by molecular mass of
mass of
AgX
AgX.
will come. Okay, into weight of organic compound we can
How
write.
much we are taking that we
Weight
can
of
write into
that
100.
organic compound, weight of organic compound we can write. Okay, this
Into
is the
100.
equation.
Into 100.
Yeah, that percentage means into 100 will come. Yes, sir. Okay. Now we can substitute the value. Atomic mass of chlorine, it's given easily.
Yeah.
That is 35.5 is there.
35.5.
Yes, atomic mass is given into mass of AGX means you know that one 108 plus 35.5, that is 143.5.
That they given.
Correct?
That precipitated is they given 143.5.
And those values are same. So you can
Yes,
easily
yes.
cut the value. Here it is the mass of AGX formed.
That they given,
On the
okay.
numerator it is mass of AGX formed, that is 143.5.
Divided
Denominator again molecular mass of
That
AGX,
also
that
same.
is 143.5 into weight of organic compound is given 180.
180 we
So
are
I
taking.
think this is easy. Into 100 will come. Okay. So you can cancel the value. Then value will be this one.
This
okay,
one,
is
this one
equal
will
to
get 19 point.
35.5 means
Divide by
3550 I will write. Okay. Divided
180.
by 180. So
That
it's
will be
equal to
19.72.
19.72%.
This actually came as a numerical question, I hope.
If the integer question means you have to write
It's approximately 20.
20.
They have to write
Whole
20.
number integer. I think you got the integer type question, this one, right?
Yes, yes. Ronak already got. Yeah, correct, Ronak.
Yeah,
correct.
correct.
Exactly, yes.
This
exactly.
question, estimation question, one question you can expect.
So
Those who
that-
are watching this one for tomorrow's exam
They
and
have
all,
to
keep in
percentage
mind.
of sulfur, percentage of hydrogen, percentage of
Same will
carbon.
not come.
Same idea.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be, they have to remember only
That
that,
one.
element. I mean, if it is hydrogen means H2O, they will estimate as H2O.
that one.
Then hydrogen's mass in H2O, that is 2.
But in-
divided by 18. That like that I can remember.
That
Your-
Dumas method and all, little
that
bit difference is there in compound and all.
In the case of nitrogen only, Dumas method and Geldas method, that's
Geldas
only
method,
different.
yeah.
Remaining all the
Remaining
same way
all
they
is
can
same
remember.
format.
Same
Yeah.
format they can remember.
That you keep in mind. Yeah, another easy one. See, electrolysis,
Electrochemistry.
prediction of product of electrolysis, even CBSE, it's a sure question.
level.
Yeah, so here they are asking concentrated H2SO4.
H2SO8.
You know that one? Yeah, H2SO4, when concentrated means first you can write H2SO4 dissociate to form H++, HSO4 minus, or otherwise HSO4 minus, or else you can write 2H++ SO4 2 minus,
SO4
both
2
will
minus,
come.
okay, both
Yeah.
will come.
Then you know that one here H plus will go to cathode, then 2H plus will gives H2.
H2. 2H++
Yeah,
plus
so
2 electron.
2
gives-
electron gives H2. This is
H2.
the cathode one. Then the HSO4 minus 2 1, you will
That
be
will
getting H2SO8 plus 2 electron.
2 electron.
That's it.
Peroxide disulfuric
Okay, so this
acid.
is H2SO8.
And they have to remember in next exam they can expect like that which of the following contain peroxide linkage.
Yeah.
That was also a question from here.
Yeah, peroxide linkage is present in which of the which among the
Peroxide
following.
disulfuric acid. Like that also they can expect.
Oxo acid of sulfur and all that
Yes,
can
yes,
ask the
yes.
question. That type of question will come. So here the right answer is this one. So
Electrolysis,
option is C. Electrolysis of concentrated H2SO4.
I hope you got it, guys. Correct na?
Yeah, dilute H2SO4
Yes,
means you
yes,
know
yes,
that one.
yes.
It's we are learning for CBSE. Okay, that you know that one. Okay.
Okay.
So the next question is which of the following? Another easy one, sir.
I think this is a easy, simple, direct
Yeah.
question. But the one thing from this whole question we must have to remember again, those who are going for to write the tomorrow's exam, only one thing we have to tell: read NCERT properly.
Exactly.
And go.
And those areas they are focusing, the pattern is not following. We cannot say that the same type of question
Same
is
type of
coming.
question. No.
But those areas they are focusing, the questions are coming.
Question,
That we
right.
can tell.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
Even for estimation, if they are asking for this time means next time they can
other
ask for
estimation or purification they can
Yeah,
ask.
instead
I mean,
of
that
estimation-
area we can
the
select like that.
detection of element they can ask.
They can ask. yeah.
Detection of nitrogen, sulfur, that type of question may come. So that all you keep in mind. Here is the easy one. Which of the following electronegativity order is incorrect? See, you can very easy one. Here nitrogen, you know that one, the
More
group of
electronegative.
nitrogen. Then this one, second one, third one, this one. Yeah, this
Second,
after magnesium,
same
beryllium will
group,
come,
beryllium,
same
magnesium, same
then
group. But,
size.
okay, correct.
Fluorine is this one 17, 16. This one and sulfur and chlorine definitely will be correct order. And here nitrogen, carbon, silicon, aluminium. Correct.
Also correct.
Yeah, 13, 14, 15, and the 16. Yeah, correct, right? Carbon and silicon only in the same group, that you have to adjust. Carbon has smaller size, correct only. Next one here it is wrong, I think. See, yeah, aluminium should come over here.
Come up before
Okay,
magnesium.
because
should
yeah,
come.
because magnesium
Magnesium belongs
has-
second group and
yeah,
aluminum belongs to 13.
yeah, more electronegativity. Correct. So that is the different order. Okay, so this is the right one. Okay, so yeah, see the next question. See kinetics. Kinetics. Every paper, you know that one, kinetics based questions are there, but directly questions came.
Of course, they have to expect that integrated rate equation, that first order related question, most probably.
Yeah, that percentage wise, after 50%, 75%, that all value have to keep in mind. Yeah.
Then TRP is equal to T75% is equal to 2 times T50,
Exactly.
T99%.
That relation,
That relation.
unlike CBSE, competitive exam, that type of question you will get.
They can expect next time also they can expect the same
Yeah.
kind. Okay,
Yeah,
then the temperature dependence also very important.
Exactly.
Tomorrow, those who are going to write the examination, temperature dependence, you must have learned from here, because this today they are asking means tomorrow maybe like that questions.
But that area you have
They have to
keep in-
cover. They
yeah,
have to
that
cover. Okay.
Definitely will cover. See, which of the following statement is not true for radioactivity? You know that one, every radioactive reaction follows first order, correct?
Yes,
it's
exactly,
a first order
exactly,
reaction.
first order
That
reaction.
we learned. Every radioactive. Then decay constant does not depend on temperature. That itself is the
Decay constant is K,
decay
or in
constant.
in
See,
radioactive I can tell it is lambda. Both are same.
Mathematically, rate and rate constants are same.
Same.
Okay, so which means rate does not depend upon the temperature, means it's a wrong
statement.
That itself is the correct answer. And let us go for the option.
They may be confused with the decay constant. Decay constant is nothing. That's actually rate constant itself. Nothing more.
Decay constant means
Nothing.
Radioactive
Rate constant.
decay is first order.
First order.
So
that's
first
a
order
rate
constant.
First order constant. Rate
That's
constant.
it. First order constant does not depend on temperature. It's wrong. Rate constant depend on temperature, no doubt. Decay constant increases with increasing temperature. Rate
Yes, of
constant
course.
directly depend on temperature.
Arrhenius equation.
Arrhenius equation is there.
Yeah.
We have direct equation.
Yes.
Okay. Then half-life in 2 times of
ln 2 times.
Yeah,
ln
ln.
2
See,
times.
ln. So this is, you know that one, you can connect the equation if you want. That equation you can easily write. You know that one, that is T half. We have the equation 0.693 divided by K. This can be written as log 2 into 2.3010. 2.303. Okay.
Divided by K.
K. This can be written as what?
ln2.
Yeah, this can be written as ln2 divided by K.
So that statement also correct.
Same only. Okay, so log 2 into 2.03. The next one is amount of radioactive. This one, you know that one, JEE and competitive exam, we are learning this
they
one.
already learned. Very simple one.
Yeah,
Okay,
T half, okay, proportional to R0, sorry. Yeah, T half proportional R0 divided by 2 raised to n. We can
we can write like that. Okay, we can write. Okay, no issue.
half by 2 raised to n we can write, right? This one here they are asking after 3 half-life. So after 3 half-life, time T is equal to. Okay, T half relation we can write
Like
after
that.
half-life.
Or else, sir, easily they can solve like this, na sir. Some more easily they can solve simply. They can solve like this, na R0. That method is easy.
After first half-life,
first
R0
by
divided
2.
by 2. Second half-life, R0 divided by 2 raised to 2
raised to 2. Then
like
R0 by 2 raised
that
to 3.
only 2 raised to n,
Fine, 3
you can
times.
substitute the value.
That also correct.
Okay, same only will come. Okay, yeah, 2 raised to this one. Then after 3 means it will be coming as R0 divided by 2 raised
2
to 3
raised to
will
3.
come.
3 will come.
That means here it is same, 1 by 8.
Yes, NT
Okay,
half.
yeah, NT half.
That's it. 3 times.
So
That's also
that
correct.
is, yeah, 3 half-life is 1 by 8 of the original amount. That value, if you want, you can substitute, this will be.
Direct,
Then
that
it's
also
a direct one, correct one.
So
only.
those who are appearing for JEE, they
JEE
can
and all,
easily-
definitely. This relation you keep in mind, R0 divided by 2 raised to n.
Yes,
That
for
relation-
NT half. That will be directly proven NT
Yeah.
half. Okay, fine.
Then it's all the statements are correct.
Okay, guys. I
Okay.
hope all the 6 questions are okay. Ready?
Yeah.
Next, Deepak sir and
then
Ganesh
sir
sir
will
will
join.
come and solve.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Then again will come. Okay. Just stay tuned. Alvin Thomas. I hope exams is easy. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Please, sir. Please,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Hi everyone. So, how was the previous 6 questions? All questions were very easy. Right. So, I think Deepak sir, we can go for the next question.
Seventh question.
Yes. So 10 raised to minus 4 NaCl, 10 raised to minus 3 NaCl, 10 raised to minus 2 NaCl, 10 raised to minus 4 urea. The order of increasing boiling point. See, it's a very important question from the chapter solutions, right? And every year we used to see one question from colligative properties.
Yes.
So you know that the colligative property elevation in boiling point, delta TB, is directly proportional to the concentration or the molality, right? And also it is directly proportional to the Van Hoff factor. So we can see that here they have given 2 types of solutes. One is NaCl, which is an electrolyte. So you know that if you put NaCl in water, NaCl is going to dissociate into 2 ions. So effectively 1 mole of NaCl is going to give you 2 moles, right? And then the other solute given is urea. Urea is a non-electrolyte, so it's not going to dissociate.
Yeah.
Yes. And next the thing is we have to consider the concentrations. So here you can see the concentrations are 10 raised to minus 4, 10 raised to minus 3 and 10 raised to minus 2, right? So higher the concentration, more will be the elevation in boiling point, right? So here among all the options, you can see that 10 raised to minus 4 urea. This is the lowest concentration and it is a non-electrolyte. So it's not going to produce more ions. It will be only one ion. So the lowest boiling point will be for urea. And then among NaCl, you can see that there are 3 concentrations. So in this, the highest concentration value is 10 raised to minus 2. That means it is going to have more elevation in the boiling point.
Yes.
Right? So the 10
Third
raised
one
to
is
minus 2 will be the
highest.
highest. So third one is the highest. And then we have 10 raised to minus 3. And then we have 10 raised to minus 4.
Yeah.
So this is the order of the boiling point. So you know that boiling point is going to increase when the number of moles of solute increases. Right.
So the answer is the
yeah.
third, second,
Yes.
and the first and the least one is the fourth one. Option
Yes.
B is the answer.
Yes.
So I think from the solution chapter, we have to focus on the colligative property part, especially the numericals also we can expect for the
Yes.
upcoming examination. And from the ideal solution, non-ideal solution, there also azeotrope area with the examples and all.
Yes.
Please revise those who are going to write the remaining next shift and all.
So probably in the next shift exam, you can expect a question
that.
from that segment.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's the simplest question from the chapter. Solution, we can go for the next question. Question number 8.
Yes.
It's a very simple
Yes.
question from the chapter, biomolecules.
Yes, as JEE students, you might be thinking that, since this chapter is more aligned with biology, you might be skipping this chapter. But remember, every time there will be one question coming from biomolecules chapter.
Yes.
And look at this question. Which of the following acid is a vitamin? So in this, you can see 4 options: saccharic acid, aspartic acid, adipic acid, ascorbic acid. Saccharic acid is a dicarboxylic acid that you get when you oxidize glucose with concentrated HNO3, right? And then we have aspartic acid, which is an amino acid. And then we have adipic acid, which is also a dicarboxylic acid, hexane dioic acid, that is called as adipic acid. And then ascorbic acid, this is vitamin C. So this is the only acidic substance which is a vitamin.
Yeah.
So I think from this section also pretty much more questions were asked from in the previous years as well.
I think for the next exam, we can expect
Yes.
the vitamin deficiency, what causes. That's a repeated question always they're asking in NEET and JEE exam.
True.
So please be careful. Those who are writing the next exam, please study the table, vitamin and their deficiency causes syndromes.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think we can move on to the next question.
Okay.
Yeah. How many different stereoisomers are possible for the given molecule? See, as you can see here, stereoisomerism. You have studied that there are 2 types of stereoisomerism. One is optical isomerism and the other one is geometrical isomerism, right? So geometrical isomerism is seen in alkenes. When you have a double bond, you have to consider geometrical isomerism as well. And stereoisomerism, in optical isomerism, you know that it will arise when you have a chiral carbon atom in the molecule. So you have to look into each of these carbon atoms. You can see that this is not a chiral carbon, but this is a chiral carbon. This is not a chiral carbon. Then we have a double bond here, and this is also not a chiral carbon. So here we can say that since we have a double bonded carbon here, this will exhibit 2 isomers. One is cis and
Trans.
the other one is trans. And then we have one chiral carbon here, so that will have 2 isomers again, a dextro and a levo
will
form.
be there.
So altogether, how many isomers we will have?
Total 4 will be there.
Yes, total
Even
4.
they can use the shortest equation also.
Yeah,
they
the
can
2
be
raised
used
to
it.
n formula we
2
can
raised
use.
to n can be applied.
Yes.
Okay, so there are 2 stereo centers are there. So 2 square, that's equal to 4 centers will be there. So answer will be option
Yes,
A.
option A. I think
Next
we can
question.
move on to the next.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
the IUPAC name of the compound. See, in this compound, you can see that there are functional groups given, carboxylic acid. And when you look for the first time, you can see that this is an ester functional group, right? So here we have to apply the priority rule. You know that carboxylic acid has got higher priority than esters. So ester should be treated as a secondary functional group in this case. So carboxylic acid getting the higher priority, and then we have to select the parent chain, including the carboxylic carbon. So this will be your parent chain. And the numbering will be starting from this carbon. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So here you can see that the 6th carbon can be considered as a carbonyl carbon, which is a ketone, and then a methoxy group attached onto it, right? That's how we are going to treat them as a secondary functional group. So in this case, you can see apart from those two functional groups, we have a methyl group on the second carbon,
And fifth
then
carbon.
yeah, on a fifth carbon also we have a methyl group. So definitely 2,5-dimethyl will be there in the name, and you can see that of all the options, only one option has 2,5-dimethyl,
2,5-dimethyl.
right? So that way you can save a lot of time in this particular question.
Yes, I think most of the students already got the answer that.
Yes.
Where whenever they are asking the questions based on the IUPAC, the numbering, if it correct, then mostly you have to just look into the option and
Yes.
the alphabetical order. I think, sir, the second shift also they were
Yeah,
asked one
there was a
question from organic. The compound, I'm just giving you the compound here. It is that we have carboxylic acid. Okay. We have a carboxylic acid, then we have CH, then CH3, CH, then CH3, and we have COOCH3. This is the compound. So in this compound, you can able to see there also the carboxylic acid is the main functional group. So this is 1, 2, 3, and fourth one. Fourth one we can place it here, right? So this is a methyl group, and what you call for this ester part? What you call for this ester part? This is called methoxycarbonyl.
Yes.
Methoxycarbonyl. That's a name. So 3-methoxycarbonyl and 3-methoxycarbonyl 2-methyl butanoic acid. That's a
Yes.
I think shift 2.
Yeah, shift 2 was having
as
this
the
particular question.
question.
So in IUPAC naming, it's a very, very simple case, but you know, there can be a high chance of error if you are not focusing or if you don't remember the priority.
So at
of
least
the
from
groups.
these papers, you should not say that this is a JEE question out like that.
Yeah.
It is very clear that everything is based on NCERT textbook.
True. Even
So-
if you look into the weightage also, they had a balanced paper today, I would say, because almost 33% is they divided the physical chemistry, inorganic chemistry and organic chemistry, and also both factual as well as conceptual questions were incorporated. So anybody who has read NCERT thoroughly, see, we keep on saying to all the students who are preparing for NEET and JEE that NCERT should be your Bible. You should thoroughly read the textbook and then cover each and every corner of the textbook, study all the tables, all the data given, then you can perform really well. Hardly you can say around 3 to 4 questions were there which were a little bit twisted,
Yeah,
we can say, but most of the other questions were theory based and concept based.
Those who are going to appear for the upcoming chemistry and all board examination, definitely most of them may answer about the grade 12 part.
True.
Only the 11th area we have to be know the just the theory. If it is not it, very directly we can able to answer it, no doubt.
Yes.
Okay, we can go to the
I
next
think we
question.
can go to the next. Okay.
Yeah.
In this, you have to find out the incorrect statement. Again, this is actually a, I would say this is actually a paragraph which is extracted from NCERT as it is, right? So when you compare the geometrical isomers and their properties, the first statement, melting point of cis-2-butene is greater than trans-2-butene. See, you know about the differences between cis and trans isomers and their properties. This is a very, very important property. Among cis isomers and trans isomers, cis has got more polarity. And because of that, the boiling point is higher for cis isomers. Whereas trans isomers, when it comes to symmetric trans isomers, their dipole moment or polarity will be 0. And hence their boiling point is very less. But on the other hand, when you look into the property called melting point, you know, symmetry is the main factor that
yeah.
decides melting point. How better you can close pack that into the crystal lattice. That is what is deciding. So since trans has got a symmetry, it has got higher melting point. These 2 points are really, really important. I think it is a direct extract from the NCERT textbook. Those who have read NCERT textbook might have answered this question. So incorrect statement, melting point of cis-2-butene is greater than trans-2-butene is a wrong statement. We can just go through the other statements as well. 2-butene can have 2 geometrical isomers. That's true.
Yes, cis and trans will be there.
Yes. And then dipole moment of cis-2-butene is greater than trans-2-butene. That is also correct.
Yes.
In cis molecules cis isomers are polar. And then in trans isomer, identical groups are in opposite direction. That is also a correct statement. So it's a very, very easy theory based question which you can answer if you have read the textbook. So option correct is?
Option A.
Yeah. So we can go to the next question.
Next question.
Yes.
That's another simple question from
simple
organic.
Yeah. And it's a very, very interesting question also. Those who have studied the organic reactions, you might have answered.
Those who are in online, those who are watching this video, can you able to say what is the final product name, please? Those who are known about the compound, please write the name of the compound, not the answer, name of the compound formed.
Yes.
Okay, so here the first reaction is mostly from the chapter amines and haloalkane. These reactions are just
Yeah, it's a
connecting.
combination reaction that they have given.
Yeah.
Yes, so here we are starting with the compound nitrobenzene, and then we are adding SN bar HCl.
Yes,
So
good.
it's going to reduce it, correct? So it's going to reduce it into aniline. So aniline will be the first product that you get after step 1. And then step 2, you can see NaNO2 and HCl. Sometimes they will write HNO2,
HNO2,
nitrous acid.
diazotization.
Yes, it's a diazotization reaction. So you're going to get a diazonium salt here. So benzene disonium chloride is formed. And then you are treating it with third Cu2Cl2 bar HCl. Which reaction is that? Yes,
The name
comment.
of the reaction Cu2, Cl2 and HCl. Let's call the Sand-Meyers. Like Sand-Meyers
Yes,
reaction.
very good. Sand-Meyers reaction, and you will end up in getting chlorobenzene.
Chlorobenzene.
And then the last step is adding sodium in dry ether, which is also a name reaction.
Yes.
I think those who are going to write the next shift
That's already
and
said
board
that.
exam.
Yes,
Come on.
about a Fittig.
Yes, Fittig reaction. So by doing Fittig reaction, you are going to get diphenyl or biphenyl. So this will be the compound formed. And they asked what is the molecular weight of the final compound. So biphenyl is made up of 2 benzene rings fused together. So it will be C6H5 single bond C6H5 or C12H10.
10 will be.
So 12 carbons made will be 12 into 12, which is 144 plus 10, that will be 154.
Is the
That
correct
will be the
answer.
molecular weight. I
Yes.
think Deepak sir, today in second session, there
yes.
was another variant of this same question.
Yes, all. There is another question that are repeated in shift number 2. That is, say almost the same question. Nitrobenzene reaction with SN and HCl. What is the product? That is aniline. And aniline on diazotization, we are getting diazonium salt. That's also correct. After this, they given as C2H5OH on the reaction.
Yes.
So what is the product? You know, and the question is, what is the product?
Yeah.
We know that benzene diazonium chloride when react with ethanol or we have H3PO2 along with H2O, we will get the product what? Benzene. That is the simplest question they were asked from amine chapter.
Yes.
Okay.
So I think this question was also a little bit conceptual. So those who have read the chapter clearly might have answered this,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Okay. That's next.
So I think we can go to the next question.
Next part. Okay,
Over to
right.
Deepak sir.
Okay. So here is from the chapter the coordination compound. Again VBT is the question. VBT almost all year they are repeating this question. VBT, and please study the next exam. Please study all the isomerism part. In this year exam isomerism part they didn't ask. Isomerism part, please be careful. So NiCl4 2 minus, nickel is the central atom. You know 28 is the atomic number. We can write as argon 4s2 and 3d8. Here nickel charge is what? Nickel is in 2 plus, so what is the remaining? 3d8, right? 3d8, and it is a weak ligand. Chlorine is a weak ligand. So 3d8, when we can write it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we are starting from where? 3d, we can't able to take it. So we can start from 4s
and
4p. That's enough, right? Only 4
Yeah,
ligands.
only
So what is the hybridization will be sp3.
Yes.
So sp3 means, you know, the shape is what? Tetrahedral in shape geometry. And what is the oxidation state? Oxidation state already, it's very clear from this one, 2 plus. So the answer is option A. 2 plus is the oxidation state and tetrahedral is the geometry. I think, sir, from the coordination compound second part, they asked this.
There was a question regarding the ligands, especially the crystal field splitting energy. See, one of the most important area that you need to focus is the spectrochemical series. Everyone must learn the order of the strength of the ligands, because there was in the second shift there was a question related to crystal field splitting energy, which complex has got higher energy and which has lower energy.
Maybe
So,
they relate with the wavelength also.
Yes.
The one with the higher CFSC having least wavelength.
Yes.
Those all area we have to be study as per our board exam point of view.
Yes. Even in board exams, the latest trend is that they are asking these kind of application questions related to coordination.
Yes. Okay, so this is the question from coordination. I think already the answers are given there. Okay, Ramanujan, everyone written the correct answer. Good, all of you. Keep going, and correct decreasing order of electronegativity. And I don't think even if you don't read the textbook and all,
Yes.
those who are if you are chemistry student, you should answer this question. So you know fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, there is no change in there, or the exception case is nothing is there. Fluorine is the most electronegative element, down the group electronegativity decreases. But at the same time they asked one another question also from here.
Phase, it was about electron affinity.
So the answer is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. But electron affinity or electron gain enthalpy, if they ask, we know the exception is what? Chlorine and fluorine, we have to switch it.
Yes.
Chlorine first, then fluorine, then bromine, then iodine. Even in this paper itself,
Yes.
match the following, this topic is there.
Yes.
Okay, so be careful about the property. Next question, which of the following has maximum size out of Al3 plus and Mg2 plus, then F minus and Na plus? Those who know the basic theory, that is anions are greater than the parent element, and then least one is which one? Cation. If you know this order, enough. So these all are what? Cations, and which is the only one anion we have? F minus. Yes, answer is what? Option C. F minus is the bigger in size.
Very good. I think most students got the answer correct. They are
answer,
all
right.
commenting right answer.
Okay, good. Next question here. CO2 C plus. This is a question from the chapter which one? Equilibrium chapter. CO2 plus C gives 2CO. If initial pressure of CO2, so initial pressure of CO2 is 0.6. You know, carbon we don't need to consider because it's a solid, right? Only 2CO is there. So initially we know product won't be there. So its concentration is what? 0. At equilibrium, what they said?
The total pressure is
Total pressure is 0.8 atm. Total pressure. We know the method how to take it. 2 moles are there. So what we take here? 2x. So what is left here? 0.6 minus x. So total pressure. So sum of these equal to what? Is equal to 0.8. So 0.x minus x plus 2x equal to 0.8. So 0.6 plus x equal to 0.8. X equal to what? 0.2. So what is 0.6 minus 0.2? This is 0.4, and here 2 into 0.2, 0.4. So how you write the pressure here, or how you write the expression of Kp? Kp mean pressure of product. So pressure of CO square by pressure of CO2, right? So pressure of CO2 is what? 0.4. So 0.4 square divided by pressure of CO2 also 0.4. So is equal to what? 0.4 is the answer. Option A is the answer. I think in this shift itself they asked the second question from the same topic.
Same topic.
Right. Okay, we can go to the next question. This is our chapter haloalkanes and haloarine. So I think here also there is no much confusion in the question. That is, statement 1 is based on SN1, statement 2 based on SN2.
Yes.
So first this compound will show nucleophilic substitution by SN1 mechanism in protic medium. Can you say whether it undergo SN1 reaction faster or not? Dear, what is the first step in SN1? Removal of halogen and formation of carbocation. You check it, this carbocation is stable or not? Yes, it's stable because what? There is a donating group. You know, oxygen, the lone pair that will stabilize the carbocation. So I think the statement 1 is correct one. It is ready to undergo SN1 mechanism. Statement 1 correct. Statement 2, they given neopentyl chloride is given. It will not undergo nucleophilic substitution via SN2. SN2, the factor is the steric hindrance. Steric hindrance. So you check it, all of you. If you remove this chlorine, you will get this carbocation. So it's a highly bulky group. Even though it's primary, it's having high bulky groups. Bulkiness is the factor in SN2, you know. So more the bulky group comes, SN2 reaction least. So that statement also correct.
Actually, this related question is important in boards also. I think in the last 5 years, every year there was a question related to SN1 and SN2.
Where they add allyl, vinyl, benzyl, those kind of groups also they can be added. So I think the answer is both statement 1 and 2 are correct one. Okay, next one, an electron. So the structure of atom. Even I think for JEE exam point of view, structure of atom, chemical bonding, classification of elements and all, very, very important. So an electron of helium plus is present in third excited state. What do you mean by third excited state? You know, first state, ground state means first level. So third excited state means fourth level. So N value is equal to 4. find its de Broglie wavelength. We know there is a relation between, we are actually connecting de Broglie equation with the angular momentum mvr equal to n into h by 2 pi. The equation is 2 pi r equal to n lambda, or we can write
one of the postulate in Bohr's model.
Bohr's model, n lambda equal to 2 pi r. What is the value of n? So or anyway, n value is equal to 4. Lambda we supposed to calculate 2 into pi value 3.14 into what is the radius of the radius of the nth orbit? We have the equation,
The Bohr radius.
Bohr radius. So they taken, I think it is in Armstrong. You know, 52.9 in picometer, 0.53 it is in Armstrong. So 0.53 into what? N square by Z. Even energy equation also you should be please study, okay, minus 2.18 into that equation. So here what we can cut, the n value already given 4, right? So we can write it as here 4 square by Z. Z is what?
Helium.
Helium. Atomic number of helium is 2. So we can cut this here 1 4, here 1 4, then 4 and 2, here 2. So this lambda is equal to 2 into 3.14 into 0.53 into 2. So 2 into 2 4, 4 into 3 12 something, 12 half is 6 point
Around
will
6
be the,
will be the answer.
So I think option is option A. So I think structure of atom and all, they are asking the basic questions, right? Basic questions. So overall this chemistry, if you discussing this level of question, I think the base again reminding you that the NCRT questions, NCRT textbook line by line reading is must. Okay, so I think only few questions are remaining there. Again we can.
Yes, over to Digay sir and Mo sir, please.
Okay, thank you all.
Ideas again. Hari Ray. Hi,
Hello everyone. We hope all are there. Now we can continue.
Yes. Rayhan is there, Bakshi is there, Raunak is there. Yes. Shall we start? Yes, dears. This is the next question. This again from equilibrium.
I think
Equilibrium
the same
chapter.
type of question.
Same type, already we finished. Okay, so NH2CO, NH4 solid, that is reversibly gives 2NH3 gas plus CO2 gas. They are asking again about Kp. Kp means what only we have to consider? Only gas. Only gas. I think you did already this one. Okay, NH2 COO NH4. Okay, solid one. Solid. No need to consider. Gives 2NH3 gas. Okay, 2NH3 gas plus CO2 gas. Then equilibrium pressure itself they given.
That is the easy one.
Easy one. Directly they given. If the partial pressure of CO2 gas at equilibrium. CO2 gas at equilibrium is 0.4.
That is 0.4.
0.4 they given. Then one more thing
then
they given.
Total is given.
Total pressure they given
means it's easy.
Total pressure is only because of carbon dioxide and ammonia.
This is
I mean our ammonia. Okay, you remember, ammonia. So and here this one is solid. Solid have no pressure. So total one means this is 0.4 means this one.
These two will exert pressure.
Yeah, total pressure. So this will be 0.6.
0.6.
0.6. That's all. This is 0.
1.
Yeah, this is no need. Total should be 1. Then we can directly find out Kp. What's the formula? Kp equal to partial pressure of NH3 all square into partial pressure of CO2. That is equal to 0.6 into 0.6 into 0.4.
0.4.
So that's equal to 0.36 into 0.4. 0.144 will come. Yes. 0.144 ATM cube will come. Is it okay, yes? Clear? Yeah, option C. Yes.
Chapter, these equilibrium based questions are there.
Tomorrow they are going. That time they have to look about Kc also. Kc Kp relation.
Relationship.
That also they can ask. Yeah. Then sometimes JEE means sometimes they will give QC. QC value they have to calculate. Then they will ask whether the reaction is in which direction.
Equilibrium relationship you keep in mind.
That's very important. That's very important. How to calculate also.
Kp relationship and the direction
every time they are. You remember last year also the same kind of question came. Same kind of question. Yeah.
Equilibrium. Those are the focused areas.
Focused areas. Yes. And this is from that chemical equilibrium and from that ionic equilibrium. They have to remember pH calculation, buffer and all. Okay. Don't miss it, guys. Don't miss it. Okay. Next again, in a insulated container, direct
NCERT. Only one question came from thermodynamics.
Yes, thermodynamics. Only
but
thermodynamics.
Last year and all thermodynamics, few questions were
somewhat here and there some difficult indirect question also came. But this is direct NCERT. So a closed insulated container, a liquid is stayed with a paddle. So this is a closed insulated container.
Indirectly they are telling
closed system. Closed system means what? No heat is going out, no heat is coming inside. So Q equal to 0 we can write.
Adiabatic process.
It's an adiabatic process. That's it. Adiabatic process. No heat is going out, no heat is coming out. So what's the relation? First law of thermodynamics, delta U. Okay, delta U equal to Q plus W. This U is nothing. Here they given E.
It is equal to work done.
Yeah, that's equal to work done. So here Q equal to 0.
One more thing we need to
delta
tell.
U equal to W.
Instead of delta U, they are using delta E.
Delta E here.
You know that one?
Yeah, U and E are.
Even in physics also, I think they are taking.
They are using E. I hope. Yeah.
There won't be any confusion. But in CBSE, we are taking delta U.
Delta U alone.
Not delta E. Okay.
Yes. So what's the options are? Delta U equal to W, Q equal to 0. Delta U equal to W.
Not equal to 0. Delta U. Not
Q equal to 0. Delta.
Q is equal to 0.
So option B will come. Option B will come. Correct. Yes. Yes.
You have done this one because.
Yes, they already did. They already got it. Okay, easy question. We can go to the next
one. And all, they could have asked another type of.
Many ways they can ask related to work done minus 2.3 NRT that irreversible work, irreversible work.
They can. That 2.03 equation work done.
That is for isothermal reversible process.
Yeah, reversible.
For irreversible means constant pressure minus P external into delta.
That irreversible and reversible equation based numerical you can expect.
That they can expect tomorrow. Okay, okay, fine. So this is the next one. This is easy.
Easy one. Direct one.
Yeah, direct. So from here we can tell that they are actually more focusing on the classification of elements and all. Two questions. This is the second question. So match the column, choose the correct option dears. Here electronegativity, cationic size, metallic character, electron affinity they given. Only one thing, the previously already Deepak sir explained, electronegativity order is fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine. But among that, electron affinity is more for electron affinity, electron gain enthalpy. That is more for what? Chlorine, then fluorine, then bromine, then iodine. So D we can connect with the 4.
Exceptional one, and this is the basic one.
Basic one. Idea. In the same oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, 16th group also oxygen now lesser than that of sulfur. Correct?
Every group that exception follows. Then here also chlorine, you know that one. No need to explain.
If you know that one alone,
only option given with DS4.
Yeah, fine. That's enough. Then
no need to go for any other
remaining is electronegativity.
All the options.
Electronegativity also they can see, sir. Electronegativity you see here boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. While we are going from left to right, that value is actually increasing. That value is increasing. So automatically, what is happening? That is electronegativity A connected with 1 and B2. Cationic size. Cationic size means here it is lithium plus Mg2 plus beryllium 2 plus. In that lithium plus is in the first group. Then and magnesium 2 plus.
After beryllium below only magnesium.
Magnesium will come. That also metallic character the same. 3-1. Third one. Potassium, magnesium, aluminum. First group have more metallic character than second group, then third group.
Say that the easiest one.
Easiest one.
No one will make mistake.
No, last one is if they don't know anything about the first two,
only
first three, last one is enough. Okay, guys, ready?
Yes.
Yes, we can go to the next one. Next question. This is somebody.
This one we can say that
they have to spend minimum 3 minutes in their case, okay, or else 1 to 3 minutes. Some time they have to spend on this one. What about the question? If work function of cesium and francium, they given 1.9 and 2.5 electron volt years. Their work function they given.
Logic behind this one, you know that one photoelectric effect will happen or not.
Happen or not,
based on the threshold frequency
idea. That instead of threshold frequency, they given wavelength. They given wavelength 500 nanometer is coming and hitting over a metal. That time electron will eject out. There is no time lag between this hitting photon and ejected electrons. Okay. Now when this electron will eject out, only when the incident frequency should be greater than the threshold frequency, and they will be coming out. So here they are asking what time photoelectric effect will take place. So
in case of two elements, for which
two elements,
photoelectric effect will take place.
So that incoming light, that wavelength they given 500 nanometer. So we can find out its energy. What's the energy? Energy is equal to Hc by lambda. Hc by lambda. We can give the value 6.6 into 10 raised to minus 34 into 3 into 10 raised to 8 divided by lambda equal to 500 nanometer means 500 into 10 raised to 10 raised to minus 9 meter.
Meter.
This is
Yeah.
in joule we
So
will get.
into-
This is in joule
Yeah.
we will get. So what we can do?
So,
we
yeah,
have to convert it into electron volt. Electron
That-
volt means
divided by
we have to divide that one with the charge of electron.
1 electron volt is
1
equal
electron.
to 1.6
1.6
into 10
into 10 raised to
minus
minus 19.
19 joule.
19 joule.
So
That we have to divide
conversion
it.
you have to keep in mind. So
That
one-
they are also
one-
learning in physics also, sir.
that-
Same thing
that
they are
1 EV,
So
1 electron volt
6.6.
is equal to.
Yes,
Yeah.
6.6 into 10 raised to minus 34 into 3 into 10 raised to 8 divided by 500 into 10 raised to minus 9 into this one, 1.6
denominator it will
into
come,
10 raised
power
to
minus
minus 19.
will come.
I think all the 10 to the powers will get cancelled. We will get the answer, I think 2.48, right, sir?
Yeah.
2.48
2.48 will come.
electron volt we will get. 2.48 electron we will get.
Joule it will converted.
Yeah, joule we converted, we divide with 1.6 into 10 raised to minus
Yeah.
19.
Okay.
Yeah, so that we are getting 2.48
Yeah, it is-
electron volt.
2.48 electron volt we will get.
We will get. So here, in the case of cesium, its work function is 1.9 electron volt.
Exactly.
So it is more than that. So in the case of cesium, what will happen? That electron will eject out.
Yeah.
What about this one? This is
This
2.5.
2.5 it
But
required.
it is our
We have
light
only-
is only 2.48. So no electron will eject out there. So only what? Only answer is cesium. Option A.
That based on the threshold energy and all, they are asking the question. I think hope you got.
Yes,
One-
yes. Okay, ready, guys?
Yes.
Yeah, got it. Okay. Yes. Okay, great to see.
Correct. Good.
Yeah. Okay, fine. Okay. So shall we go
But
to the
this
next one?
question, this type of question you have to keep in mind. This is comparatively a good question.
Yes. Comparatively good
Comparing
question.
with the other question, comparatively a good question. That concept they applied in an indirect way.
Indirect way. And
Yeah,
also,
that to keep in
they
mind.
have to utilize some time to solve it.
Exactly.
Like that.
That logic you have to make.
Yes.
Because wavelength they are giving instead of frequency and all. So that from the wavelength, energy you have to find out.
Yes, fine.
That's it.
Anyhow, whenever they are going for the tomorrow's examination, you must have to focus from structure of atom, this photoelectric effect, and maybe sometimes they can ask that what graphical question also expectation is there. Okay, that also you have to keep it in mind. Okay, see next question. 2 ampere current is allowed to pass through molten AlCl3 for 30 minutes. Find the mass of aluminum deposited at cathode.
It's a direct
So,
CBSE
direct
question. A very
CBSE
bold
question.
question. You can see the
And also electrolysis, this is the second question.
Yeah.
Electrolysis first question already, that electrolysis qualitatively they asked, this is quantitatively.
Yeah.
So tomorrow they can expect non-stickation related question.
Based question might
Or
be
else
there.
conductivity, molar conductivity, that Cold-Rash's law, that related question you can expect. Okay. So you have to think wisely, then you have to go and write it. Okay. So here the question we can do it, sir. We can do it. What about what they are asking? 2 ampere current is.
We can directly write
In
the
the case of
equation.
aluminum chloride,
That is
aluminum will
equal
be
to-
deposited as aluminum 3 plus 3 electron gives aluminum. Like that only they will deposit.
Yeah.
So we know that W equal to ZIT. That's the formula. Okay.
Yeah, you can
Then
explain.
Z is equal to M by N into 96,500 into I into
into
T.
T, yeah.
Okay. Directly we can give the
substitute the
values.
value.
Mass of
this
aluminum
one
is
is
27.
27. Yeah.
Divided by how many electrons are participating?
electrons
3.
are there.
So 3 moles mean 3 into 96,500 into current.
2 ampere current.
2 ampere current. Okay. 2 into time.
And time is 30 minutes. That
30
you should
minutes means
convert.
30 into 60.
Yeah.
So now they can solve it 0, 0 they can get cancelled.
Yes.
Okay. So this is 2 into 3. This 3 and this one they
This
can
can be
cancel.
9
This is
it
9
will
is
be
coming.
9
So
into
9 into
2 into
36.
yeah, 9
into 36
yes.
divided by 965 will come. This approximately 365.75.
5.7.
Yeah. 75 will come. So
Then you have to
366.
write the nearest whole number value. That's it. I think you
366.
got the-
I hope you
yeah.
got the answer, dears. Tell me, Raihan. Yeah, 0.36. Yes,
Yeah, that's
0.36.
it.
That is
That is
366.
milligram. That is milligram. We need to convert into gram.
Yes,
Okay.
that they will get. They are asking about the about the milligram. No?
Milligram value.
Yeah, this is in into 10 raised to minus 3. That is actually here it
This
is
one, correct value.
0.366. They will get 0.366.
Yeah,
that
then
is
it will be converted into
366 milligram. They are asking in milligram. Okay, dears. Milligram they are asking. Okay. Yeah, fine. In milligram. Got it.
Right answer. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Okay.
correct
Clear.
answer.
Nice. Okay. Fine. You know the idea, na? Direct question. You have to with
Direct
the patience. Okay. With the patience, you have to solve it. You will get it. Answers is ready. Okay. Yeah. We can go to the next question. This is
Yeah,
again.
this one comparatively another one.
Again comparatively somewhat tough question. I mean comparatively for a JEE students we cannot tell like that. But,
Yeah, but
I mean those who are
comparing with the
comparing
question,
with
other
other question. Today's shift
to
okay.
one.
Somewhat. But you know, you learn the basic idea for a reaction. Suppose A plus B gives whatever is the reaction. You know the law of equivalence that we learned very clearly. So that
you
number of millimole equivalent of A react with the number of millimole equivalent of B. that will be equal. So
Yeah,
like
so-
that only they are telling what they are telling. We are having what? Calcium, carbon dioxide we are passing through calcium hydroxide solution.
Yeah.
That excess calcium hydroxide we are treating with HCl.
So the reaction is
the
between
reaction,
calcium hydroxide
and HCl.
That
reaction.
they have to take it out.
That idea they given here.
Yeah.
That calcium hydroxide and their
Excess
reaction.
ammonium, excess amount of calcium hydroxide is
That
neutralized with the HCl.
So I can
you have
write
to
like
figure
this.
out that reaction.
Yeah.
That is it.
No need to balance it because we are taking millimole equivalent
Millimole.
idea.
Yeah.
So then they are asking then find the volume of calcium hydroxide initially taken if 50% calcium hydroxide is reactive with the carbon dioxide. That we don't want to think. First of all, we have to start with this one.
Yeah.
This one alone we
Just
can start.
apply normality.
Normality idea.
Millimoles
So the
concept.
total millimole equivalent of calcium hydroxide reactive with will be equal to
That should be equal to HCl.
total millimole equivalent of HCl.
HCl.
So that I can write normality of millimole equivalent means normality into volume. Normality of calcium hydroxide
That
into
means
its volume
N1
should be
millimole.
equal
Yeah.
to normality of HCl into volume of HCl. That's the formula. So from here, normality of calcium hydroxide is actually that also you have to remember. Normality equal to n factor into molarity.
We
N
cannot
factor
take
into
molarity because these have their
yeah,
values are different.
here this n factor is 2.
Yeah.
N factor
For
is 2.
calcium hydroxide it will be 2.
2.
And for
HCl it is 1.
That's why we are taking
Yeah, that
normality.
JEE students they know, I hope. Correctness,
This
sir.
one,
It's
yeah,
easy
it's a
directly.
normal one,
So
yeah.
this is equal to 2 times into molarity will
Molarity.
come here.
Yeah.
So this is 2 into its molarity they given here it
given
is
0.1.
0.1. Okay, 0.1 into V1 equal to normality of HCl. In the case of HCl normality and molarity are equal
Same.
because n factor equal to 1.
1.
N factor equal to 1. So they can write the value they given how much?
HCl is
0.1
equal
sir.
to-
HCl also
yeah,
0.1.
0.1.
HCl also 0.1.
0.1
into volume of
is given
HCl
40.
40. So now we will get volume of calcium hydroxide reactive with HCl. We will get
How
V1
much
we will
volume
get,
is required? we
yeah,
will be getting.
0.1 into 40 divided by 2 into 0.1 we will get.
Yeah.
So that's equal to 20 ml I will get.
Yes.
So the idea is
This is not the answer.
That's
This
not
is
the answer.
20 ml. we
Yeah,
are
that's actually
required.
that react with the HCl.
That much volume is required.
Required with
For
the
the
react with HCl.
complete reaction,
But they are
yeah.
telling like that 50% calcium hydroxide
Hydroxide
react with the carbon dioxide. Then remaining react with here. So this only 50%. So 100% how much? That only they are asking 20 into 2. That we have to take 40 ml.
40
we have to
ml.
take initially.
Total we should take 40 ml.
40 ml. So our answer is 40 ml. Okay, our answer is 40 ml.
Yeah, because 50% will react with the
Carbon dioxide.
The
Remaining 50% will react with HCl. So we have to take 40 ml.
40 ml.
Clear, dears? Hope you got it. Yes,
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 I'll
yes,
be
okay.
yes, correct,
Next again,
40 ml, yeah.
next, the last question. This is also somewhat from organic chemistry. We can tell like that.
Yeah,
Somewhat
this one-
students is getting
Normally
some
that
confusion.
rearranging questions and all, ring rearrangement and all it comes, but this time
This
this
is
question
this
is a
some bond shifting
bit tough
also there.
one. Yeah, we can
Yeah,
say.
but I think their exclusive batch as well as our MES students as well as our regular batch, that students they already faced this kind of question. I hope. Yes or no, yes. Okay. So we can start with Albin. I hope clear. Ready? Rosanando sir. So many are commenting here. Bhagesh is commenting. Sahel Riyaz Ahmad is there. Hi Sahel. Yeah. All are there. Okay. Mukund also there. Okay. See. So let's start with the question. This is the question. What about the question here, sir? So
Yes.
we can take the question like this. I will draw the question here again. This is our compound. Okay, this is our compound. Here double
And
bond.
double bond.
And
One-
here bromine. no?
one bromine is
Here chlorine.
and one Cl is there.
Yeah. That is
That one
treating with
reacts
the
the dimethyl
dimethylamine. So CH3,
CH3
NaH, and here also CH3.
Yeah.
Okay, here lone pair
The
is
lone
there.
pair of nitrogen, the
Yeah,
reaction is going to start.
The thing is that first of all, here out of this, the more electronegative one is
And
bromine.
we can tell the concept that
Ah.
here the amines reaction with the halogen actually.
Halogen,
But
halogen.
the only different thing here came
Only
over-
some rearrangement
yeah,
is there.
came over here it is with the double bond.
They learned the ammonolysis reaction.
Exactly.
Ammonolysis, I
Yeah.
mean, amine formation reaction.
We
that
have
type.
that CBSE the reaction, normal
Yes,
reaction.
RH plus amine. Yes,
Yeah.
correct. Devanandan,
That
correct.
is
Yes,
what-
exactly.
that is the
That
alkyl
reaction you
halide.
learned, but small rearrangement there. Here, this electron, this bromine
Will be
will
gained
take
by
the
Br.
electron. So it will be become Br minus, and it will go along with this H.
Yes.
So that will be become HBr. That will
Br
leave.
minus and H plus will
H plus,
combine,
that will
then
leave.
will be
That will leave. HBr, they
Yeah.
will leave. So at the same time, but one problem is there. Here it will be become plus. That time this will shift to here.
There is a resonance.
There's a resonance. Resonance
So
is possible.
shifting will be-
So whenever they are shifting, what compound we will get? See, what compound we will get? We will get a compound like this. Here double bond will come.
There is
Here
a plus
plus charge
charge.
will be there.
Yeah.
Here
And
Cl
there is a
will be
Cl.
there. Now we can see this H.
Yeah.
This lone pair actually they will donate to here.
Yes.
That lone pair actually they will donate to here. So here we can see, we can write the compound like this. Here you
Here
can
it
see
will be,
here Na along with
then
Na, 2 CH3s will be
there.
there.
Yeah.
2 CH3 will be there. Okay, this is the first step.
And
But
here
they are
one
telling
more, excess is given. Yeah,
Excess.
that you keep in mind.
Excess means another Cl also will go. This
Yeah.
also will take the electron and it will go. That time again we will get what? You can see here double bond is there. Here double bond is there. Here Na, here CH3,
and
here
again
CH3,
is there.
here also N along with the 2 CH3s will come.
Yeah.
So this is the answer. So once we are looking here, the answer is what? Option A will be the correct
Adjacent
answer.
places that
Many may be confused with this one and all. Yeah, that one and all. But don't be. But this is the answer.
this is the
Okay.
answer, correct.
So guys, that's all about the chemistry
Today's
question
chemistry.
paper. I hope all of you enjoyed it. I hope all of them got it. Correct, na, sir?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's it. So tomorrow our prediction is from some areas we are going to predict it. You just check it.
Yeah.
Correct.
These all areas
These
you
are-
have to give more focus.
More
and
focus.
From every chapter, some areas they are keeping questions.
And Deepak sir, from chemical kinetics, any area you have to tell specifically for them? Somewhat you tell.
Chemical kinetics, we can see the graph-based question.
Graph-based
can be
question.
expected.
Then
Arrhenius
temperature
equation.
relation. Yeah, Arrhenius
Temperature
equation.
Even
relation.
numerical also, I think they didn't ask much difficult
Much
question.
more.
in
Yes,
this
yes,
exam.
yes.
So we can expect it.
Yeah. Then
So
sir.
overall, from our chemistry team, we have only one thing to tell you. We have been training you for a few years.
Few
now.
years, yeah.
Now you have done your hard work, but this time, you have seen the first phase paper. You have more exams coming. Work really hard. Lead a
You will
healthy
get it,
life.
you will get it.
That is what you have to do now. Don't get distracted by anything
And
else.
those who get low score also don't want to worry. One more shift is there. Don't want to worry about it. Okay. Now you already got the idea what is going to be happen.
Yes. So always it's better to have late realizations, rather than having future regrets. So go ahead and work really hard. We are with you to support.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
yes.
all the very best for the students those who are writing for tomorrow and day
Tomorrow.
after tomorrow. Exams are coming. Be confident and put your maximum effort and score well.
Okay.
Okay.
Physics
Guys,
team is ready, guys.
Yes. So
So-
we are going to have a wonderful discussion from our physics team. So over to them.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Bye bye.
Hello dear students, I hope you enjoyed the discussion of chemistry. Chemistry is completed. Maths, some more questions are still there to be discussed. So our entire physics team is ready to
Yeah. So
discuss
stay
this.
tuned. We'll be go through physics. Now most of them are direct questions. Few here and there. Tushra is there. So Mr. Sunil is there. Me and my GB sir is there. So we'll start with the easiest one of dimensions. Sir,
Yeah, sure.
over to you.
Thank
Go through,
you.
sir.
Okay guys, so I hope your attention. So without wasting time, let's go to the first question. Question number 1. Find the dimension of B by mu naught. Yes. Hi, Rehan, Bansh, Mukund. Hi. So first question is a very simple question. You can see it is based on dimension, our units and measurements, but really it is based on our grade 12 chapter magnetism. They're asking what is the dimension of B by mu naught. B is intensity of magnetic field. Magnetic field intensity to the permeability. So how we can find its dimension? You can write any formula for B. There are a lot of equations, magnetic field due to straight conductor, solenoid, circular coil. So I'm taking solenoid, it's a simple formula. You know that B is equal to, so we have to find B by mu naught. So B is equal to what? Mu naught Ni. All of you know the formula. Mu naught Ni by mu naught. So we can cancel mu naught. and it is small n. Small n is equal to capital N by L. You know the difference between small n and capital N. Small n is number of turns per unit length, but capital N is total number of turns. So capital N by L into I. So what is the dimension of n? Total number of turns, no dimension. L, what is the dimension? L is a dimension, that is length only. I is ampere by length. So what is the answer? A L raised to minus 1. A L raised to minus 1. So you can comment your answers. Yes, Rehan, correct. It is option B. So the first question is very simple, based on dimension. So in coming days also you can expect a question based on dimensional formula. For that, what you should know is all the formulas from every chapters. Okay, so you can easily find it. So let's move on to the next question. Question number 2. Solid sphere of mass m, radius r, exert a force F on a point mass. Now a concentric spherical mass m by 7 is removed. What is the new force? See, actually there is a diagram like it is removed from the center. You know that this is a memory based, like we don't know the exact form of the question. So here it is like a sphere. It's a solid sphere and it exerts some force on a point mass. There is a point mass m. Let's take it as m. And what is the mass of this solid sphere? It is given as capital M. Radius is r. Okay, they did not say where is this point mass placed. So let us assume this distance as small letter r. So what is the formula for force? F is equal to G m1 m2 by r square, right? What is m1? m1 is capital M. m2 is small m by r square. You know, it's a very familiar formula, direct question from gravitation. So F is equal to G m by r square. This is the force formula. Now what they are doing is just we are removing a mass, another mass, concentric spherical mass m by 7. So this mass is m by 7. Then what is the new force? So m by 7 mass is removed from the total mass. So the new mass of this sphere will be m minus m by 7. That means we can write the new force F dash is equal to G into new mass. What is the new mass? It will be m minus m by 7 into small m by r square. There is no change in the distance. It remains as r square. So what we get, it is G into 7m minus m, 6m by 7, right? 6m by 7 m by r square. So look at this. Gmm by r square is already F. 6 by 7. 6 by 7 of F. So 6F by 7. It's option B. Again, it's option B is, yeah, Rathwik, Sahil. Very good. Right answer. It is 6F by 7. 6F by 7. Great. Gravitation question. Easy. Gravitation is an important chapter in JEE exam point of view. Know that. So let's move on to the next question. Question number 3. Find out the equivalent capacitance for the situation shown in figure. Capacitance, second chapter. Potential and capacitance. So look at this. Be careful. Don't make silly mistake. Equivalent capacitance. Look at this diagram. You can see there are two plates. Two plates of plate area is given as A. Distance between the plate is D. But the problem is inside this, in between these two plates, there are three different material of dielectric constant. This is K1, it is K2, it is K3, which means by looking at this diagram, you can easily understand it's a combination of three capacitors. There are three capacitors. This entire arrangement will be behaving like combination of three capacitors. So let's check. This is our first capacitor, right? From here to here, one capacitance. And from this to this, it will form another capacitor. And this will make another capacitor. So clearly you can see that this one and this one are in series, because on either side of a single plate only those two capacitors are there. So if you are taking the effective capacitance of this one as C1 and this as C2, we can say that C1 and C2 are in series. Understood? Yes. And what about this part? This part is in parallel with those two. So I'm just naming it as C3. So the combination is clear, I think. C1 and C2 are in series and that combination is connected in parallel to C3. What is the effective capacitance? So now let's start. How we can find the value of C1? For C1, you can see it is half of the plate only. What is the total area of the plate? It's A. That means the plate area of this capacitor is A by 2. A by 2. What about the distance between the plates? Look at this, the total distance is D. So this is half, so this distance is D by 2. D by 2. So please note that area of the plate is A by 2, distance between the plate is D by 2. And you can see for the second capacitor C2 also, area of the plate is A by 2, distance between the plates is D by 2. So it's just like two identical capacitors, but there is a difference. What is that difference? Inside the first capacitor, the dielectric constant is K1. In the second case, it is K2. It is fully filled. So we can write the equation for C1. What is C1? Capacitance of the first capacitor. It is equal to dielectric constant K1 times epsilon naught. What is the plate area? A by 2 by, what is the distance? D by 2, so which means 2 got cancelled. We get C1 is equal to K1 epsilon naught A by D. This is C1. What about C2? Now it's easy because only difference between these two capacitors, there is a dielectric constant K2. So that C2 value will be K2 into epsilon naught A by D. Epsilon naught A by D. Is that clear? Now tell me students how this C1 and C2 are connected. They are connected in series. C1 and C2 are connected in series. So the effective of these two will be, in series combination, what is the formula? 1 by C is equal to 1 by C1 plus 1 by C2, or direct formula is C series, you know that C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. C1 C2 by C1 plus C2. Now you can substitute the value C1 C2. What is C1? K1 into epsilon naught A by D into K2 into epsilon naught A by D divided by C1 plus C2. We need to add. So epsilon naught A by D I am taking out. Epsilon naught A by D will come out into what? K1 plus K2 we get, which means we can cancel this epsilon naught A by D completely. So we get numerator is K1 K2 into epsilon naught A by D. Denominator is K1 plus K2. I think that part is clear. K1 plus K2. Okay, now we can find. So dear students, please note that this is the effective capacitance of these two. What about this capacitor? C3 value. C3 will be equal to, again plate area is A by 2 only, half, but distance is D. Dielectric constant is K3. So what we can write? K3 into epsilon naught A by 2 by distance is D. So which is equal to K3 into epsilon naught A by 2D. K3 into epsilon naught A by 2D. This is what C3 value. Now you can see that this combination, that means this CS and this C3 are in parallel. That means C equivalent will be the sum of, in parallel combination, what is the formula? We can add the capacitance. So it will be C3 plus CS. C3 plus CS. That means what is CS value? CS already we got here. It is epsilon naught A by D K1 K2. K1 K2 divided by what? K1 plus K2. This is CS value plus what is C3 value? Epsilon naught plus K3 into epsilon naught A by 2D. So we can take epsilon naught A by D out. Epsilon naught A by D comes out. We get, there is K1 K2. K1 K2 plus there is K3 divided by K1 plus K2 into 2. I am taking LCM. This, that means that 2 will come here and this K1 plus K2 will come here. K1 plus K2 will come here. Now we got the answer. You can check the options. Epsilon naught A by D. Epsilon naught A by D. What? 2 K1 K2. 2 K1 K2 comes only in the second option, isn't it? 2 K1 K2. You can check the other part as well. K1 K3 plus K2 K3. K1 K3 plus K2 K3 divided by 2 into K1 plus K2. So the answer is B option. Again I can see Rehan, Sahil. Okay, so I hope this is very clear. So dear students, please don't make silly mistakes. You have to be very careful while doing these kind of questions. Okay, so dielectric slab inserted in a capacitor, what will happen? And you have to check what are the plate area, the distance between the plates, everything carefully. All right, so let's move on to the next question now. From a sphere of mass m and radius r, a cavity of radius r by 2 is created. Find the moment of inertia about an axis passing through the center of the sphere and cavity. Please note where is the axis. See, there is a sphere of radius what r. From that there is another cavity has been made. So let me draw the diagram. look at this, let it be the sphere. What is the radius of the sphere? It's r, and there is a cavity, right? So please note the radius of this one is r by 2, r by 2. And where is our axis? You can read the question. The axis is, find the moment of inertia about an axis passing through the center of the sphere. So this is a center of the sphere and cavity. So which means we can't take an axis like this, because this axis is passing through the center of the sphere, but it's not passing through the center of the cavity. That means here you have to draw the axis like this. This is the axis. So it is passing through the center of the sphere and center of the cavity. Understood? Right. Now what we will do, they are asking moment of inertia. Moment of inertia of a sphere. Hope you remember the formula for moment of inertia of a solid sphere about an axis, about its natural axis. Here axis is passing through the center. What is moment of inertia formula? I is equal to 2 by 5 mr square. This is the formula for the moment of inertia of a solid sphere. Yes or no? Yes. Now what they are doing is they are removing a sphere from there. That means to find the moment of inertia of the remaining part, you need to subtract the moment of inertia of this sphere. For that, we should find its mass. Let me take its mass as m dash. Right? So we get minus 2 by 5 remains same because that is also a solid sphere. M dash into, what is the radius of that one? Radius of that one is r by 2. So m dash into r by 2 the whole square, r by 2 the whole square. This is the basic idea. We are subtracting the moment of inertia of that cavity from the moment of inertia of the entire sphere. Alright, now how we can go ahead? Here you can see the missing part is m dash. We don't know the mass of that cavity, that removed part. How we can do? This is a solid sphere. So if you are taking the density of this sphere as rho, density means it is mass by volume. So rho value will be equal to how much? Mass of the entire sphere is m, by volume is 4 by 3 pi r cube. We know that. Isn't it? Yes. This is the density of the sphere. Now we are going to find m dash value. How we can find m dash? M dash is the mass of the smaller sphere. What is its radius? Its radius is r by 2. So we can find mass is equal to volume into density. So what I can write, 4 by 3 pi, radius is r by 2. So r cube means 4 by 3 pi r by 2 the whole cube into density. What is the density? M by 4 by 3 pi r cube. Got it? 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now 4 by 3 pi r cube will be cancelled. There will be, what is 2 cube? 8. So what is m dash value? M dash is equal to m by 8. M by 8. I think it's clear. Now you just substitute that value, you will get the answer. It is equal to, I is equal to 2 by 5 mr square minus 2 by 5 into, what is m dash? It is m by 8. M by 8, r square by 4 will come. R square by 4. So the options are in terms of mr square only. So what I am doing is I am taking 2 by 5 mr square out. 2 by 5 mr square out means the first term will be 1 minus 1 by 32. Because 8 into 4 is 32. So we get 2 by 5 mr square into 32 minus 1, 31 by 32. 32. So 232 will become 16. 16 into 5 is 80. 31 by 80. Yes. 31 by 80 mr square. You can check the option. Yes, it's option 2. 31 by 80 mr square. Clear or not, guys? Please comment. Yes, Mukund. Yeah. All of you please comment. I hope it is clear. Rotational motion is an important chapter, especially the moment of inertia part. Go through all the formulas for all shapes about its natural axis. All right. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Find the radius of curvature of the common surface of two bubbles. R1 is greater than R2. Common surface. See, here actually it's like, it's from which chapter? Two bubbles, liquid bubbles, right? So it is from the chapter fluids. It is, if you have a bubble like this, and if you are combining two bubbles like this is called what? The common radius, the radius which is common for both the bubbles. All right. So how we can find that if you are combining two bubbles? This is a question based on the topic called excess pressure. You remember the formula. What is mean by excess pressure? The pressure, if you're considering a bubble or a drop, you can see the pressure inside is greater than outside, and the extra pressure inside is called what? Excess pressure. So here you can see the pressure inside is P1, pressure inside is P2. Radius is R1, here radius is R2. If I am taking the pressure outside as PO, excess pressure is P1 minus PO, and we have a formula for excess pressure. Do you remember? This is a bubble. There are two cases, like one is a drop and other is a bubble. For a drop, excess pressure formula is 2S by R. 2S by R. And for a bubble, since there are two surfaces, the equation is 4S by R. What is S? S is the surface tension. S is the surface tension. So just study this formula for excess pressure. So we get, here we can write excess pressure is what? P1 minus PU. So P1 minus PO is equal to what we can write? 4S by R1, radius of the first one. 4S by R1. Okay. Then for the second one, what we can write? P2 is the pressure inside. So excess pressure for the second one will be P2 minus PU, P outside, is equal to 4S by R2. 4S by R2. All right. Now what they're asking, equivalent radius. So for that, what we need to find is P2 is the pressure inside it, P1 is pressure inside it. So you just, if you're subtracting it, we get P2 minus P1, because this P out will be cancelled out. We get it is equal to 4S by R2 minus 4S by R1. Okay. Now for P2 minus P1, what we can write? We need to find the equivalent radius. So P2 minus P1 is again the extra pressure. So for that we can write 4S by R, where R is the common radius. So 4S by R is equal to what we get? 4S by R1 minus 4S by R2. Now it's an easy question. 4S will be cancelled out. So we get 1 by R is equal to, if I'm taking R1, R2 as LCM, we get R2 minus R1. So the answer is R is equal to R1, R2 divided by R2 minus R1. 1 second. P2 minus P1 only, we calculated. So it will be R2 minus R1. So this will be R1 minus R2. So R1 minus R2 will be the answer. R1 minus R2. R1 R2 divided by R1 minus R2. So R1 R2 by R1 minus R2. Option D is also maybe a typing error. So here is the answer. R1 R2 by R1 minus R2. I think this is also clear for you. Based on which topic? Excess pressure. Excess pressure. Study this equation. This is for a drop and this is for a bubble. Understood? Yes. S is a surface tension. Next question. It's a very simple question, dears. 4 marks without any tension you can score. From the given option, identify the diode connected in forward bias. I'm giving this question for you guys. Can you comment your answers quickly? Which diode is forward biased? Last year JEE exam also one question was there in every paper like this. Which one is forward biased? Forward biasing means, P is connected to positive and N is connected to negative, or P is connected to high voltage and N is connected to low voltage. So here you can see what is this symbol indicate? That is earth connection, which means this is 0 and this is minus 15. Which is big? Definitely 0 is greater than minus big. So you can take this as positive. So P is connected to positive, N is connected to negative. No question. Option 1, option A is the right answer. Don't make mistake for this kind of question, dear. Such an easy question, isn't it? Yes. Okay, now let's go to the next. Radius of electron in ground state of hydrogen is A0. Then the radius of electron in helium plus ion in third excited state is A. Then A0 by A. I was watching the chemistry discussion also. Almost there was a similar question using the idea of, that was actually de Broglie wavelength, but in that radius is required. So the same type of question only here. Radius of electron in ground state of hydrogen is A0. So what is the formula for radius? Tell me. Radius is proportional to what? N square by Z. N square by Z. So ground state, for hydrogen's ground state means n is equal to 1, and what is Z value? That is also 1. So we get A naught is proportional to what? 1. A naught is proportional to 1. Okay, yes. Then next one is A. It's for helium. So A will be proportional to third excited state. Third excited means what is n? N is equal to 4, isn't it? Yes. So we get 4 square divided by what is atomic number of helium? 2. So we get A proportional to 8, right? So what they are asking, A naught by A. We got the answer, no? A naught by A will be equal to 1 by 8. 1 by 8. Okay. Yes. Clear now? Yeah, there are a lot of comments. Thank you. So I hope you have enjoyed, understood everything clearly. Now Fasil sir is going to discuss some of the questions. Please, sir.
Hi all, hope you are following the live session proper. We'll go to the next question. See a question from thermal properties of matter regarding thermodynamics. Ice at negative 10 degrees Celsius is to be converted into steam at 110 degrees Celsius. So ice, you have to convert it to steam. Mass of ice is 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram. What amount of heat is required? So it's a memory based question actually. Those who attended the exam today, we recalculated the question from them. So data may be here and there difference, but the concept is clear. Ice to steam you have to convert. See one question from grade 11th topic, it is thermal properties of matter. Okay, let's see. Ice, first its temperature is negative 10 degrees Celsius. So ice to be converted to temperature negative 10 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius. That the first step should be. Then at 0 degrees Celsius, we have to convert ice to water at 0 degrees Celsius. So ice to be converted to water at 0 degrees Celsius. Then water, we have to convert its temperature from 0 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius. The third step. And the fourth step we have at 100, water is at 100 degrees Celsius. Then to steam at 100 degrees Celsius. Then see, we have to find steam at 110 degrees Celsius. For that, the last step. So then steam from 100 to 110 degrees Celsius. See, these are the steps here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps are the total. Let's see. So here, when temperature is increased, we have to use the equation, you know, delta Q is equal to mc into delta T or delta T. Mass of the substance, C specific heat capacity of the material, and delta T change in temperature. When there is a change in state, then we have latent heat. Delta Q is equal to L into M, mass into latent heat of fusion for solid to liquid, then latent of vaporization from liquid to gas. You are very familiar about these two equations. Let's support. Now see the question. Mass is given 10 raised to minus 3 kilogram. That is 1 gram, is it? Now answer C in calories are there. So it's in CGS system. Calorie we can do. So mass you can take it as 1 gram it is. Then in calorie you have to do it. Okay. Let's see. For ice first of all, it's delta Q1 I am putting will be equal to M into C into delta T. M mass of ice. It is 1 gram we are taking 1 into C the specific heat capacity of ice. In calorie, you know, it is half, 0.5 calorie per gram per degree Celsius it is. So it will be half, 1 by 2 into delta T, the change in temperature. How much it is? Minus 10 to 0, that is 10 degrees Celsius. 10 is the change. So that means 1 into half into 10. How much it is? Yeah, that's equal to 5 calorie. Now, at 0 degrees Celsius, ice is converted to water. There, we have to do the latent heat of fusion equation. delta Q. So this we are putting delta Q2. L, the latent heat of fusion for ice, it is 80 calorie per kilogram. 80 calorie per kilogram. How much mass is there? 1 gram is there. So into 1, that is 80 calorie. For 1 gram, you have to do 80 calorie. Now, this become water. Water from 0 degrees Celsius to 100 degrees Celsius. Again, change in temperature is delta Q3, you can use it. Is it? Yeah. So here, delta Q3, if you do, it will be again M into C into delta T. M is how much? 1 gram into the specific capacity of water in calorie. It is 1, you know, into change in temperature how much? 100 it is. So it is nothing but 100 calorie. Now water from 100 degrees Celsius to steam at 100 degrees Celsius, the conversion happens. Latent heat of vaporization. It will be delta Q4, you can say. That is equal to L into M equation again. Latent heat of vaporization for water is in calorie, it is 540 into 1, it is, that is 540 calorie. Now the last step, steam. So we got steam now 100 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius, temperature to be increased. So the first equation, MC delta T. If you use it, delta Q5 will be equal to, mass is 1 gram. The specific capacity of steam in calorie is almost 0.5 or 0.48 we take it. For time being, we can take it half, 0.5 as it is calorie. Then into how much change is there? 10 degrees Celsius is there. So into 10, that is again 5 calorie. Now if you add this all, delta Q1, delta Q2, delta Q3, Q4 and Q5 if you add, you will take the total energy required, heat required in calories. So if you add it, you will get it is almost 730 calorie. A is the option here. Yeah, great. Rosan is there. Yeah, KK got it. Yes, Dev. That's great. So it's regarding thermal properties of matter. One of the direct straight question, even in CBSE board paper also, you could expect these all questions in the year school-based exams and all. Hope you got it. Let's go to the next question. A closed organ pipe in 9th harmonic resonates with the 4th harmonic of open pipe. L closed length is given 10 centimeter. Find length of open organ pipe. Questions from the topic waves. You know, closed pipe and organ pipe harmonics concept. So it's given 9th harmonics in closed organ pipe is resonance with the 4th harmonics of open pipe. So resonance means have same frequency there. So 9th harmonics in a closed organ pipe. You know the basic equation N into V by 4L is a general equation for closed pipe. Is it? This is for closed. So here we have 9th one. So N is 9 here. 9V by 4 into LC, the closed length. And for open pipe we have, that is N into V by 2L for open pipe. So if you do N is given here 4th harmonic. So this is for her 4 into V by 12. These both are equally given. And L open pipe is given. L open pipe you have to find out. Length of the open pipe you have to find out. LC is given 10. So if you rearrange this one, you can have LO is equal to, if you rearrange it, this 4 and 2 cancels, 2 is there, 2 into 4, 8 is there, V and V cancels. So 8 into this one LC by this 9 will be there. 8 into LC by 9. Now LC is how much? Length of closed pipe is 10 centimeter. So it is 8 into 10, that is 80 by 9 centimeter will be there. So the option is length of open pipe is 4th one. Regarding base question, so it's memory based, so few data may be changed, but this is a concept here. Organ pipe, harmonics in closed and open pipe. So resonance means they have same frequency. So frequency equation you have to take care. Okay, yeah, great. Sahil got the answer. Good, Raunak. Great, great. Okay, Rehan is the, yeah, right. Okay, let's check the next question. A capacitor is charged by a battery to charge Q1. So it's charged to Q1. Now, the battery is disconnected. See, for board paper also, you might have discussed the same question, same concept. It's disconnected. And dielectric slab of dielectric constant K is inserted between the gaps of the plates. Now, charge on capacitor is Q2. Find Q1 by Q2. So here, two concepts are there. If a battery is disconnected, its charge remains constant. Yes or no? Charge remains constant. But capacitors may change like that. If it is connected, the voltage remains constant. So if disconnected, then charge remains constant always. So before and after insert of this slab, the ratio will be same only. So Q1 by Q2 actually they are asking for. Q1 by Q2 will be same only. So 1 by 1, that is 1 will be the answer. If a capacitor is disconnected, then charge remains constant. Is it? The base concept is that. So here option is 1. See, few of them were very direct questions on this one. So that's clear. Let's see the next one. Which of the following graphs, see one other very straight question it is, a concept based. Which of the following graphs correctly represent the variation of resistivity rho of conductor with temperature T? So regarding resistivity and temperature relationship, this concept is from current electricity chapter. You know, as the temperature increases, the resistivity of conductor also increases and they are depending non-linearly. So a curved graph you have to get it. If you go for semiconductors, it decreases non-linearly. So here for conductors, the option is nothing but first is option. Rho increases with increase in temperature. The same concept might be done in semiconductor chapter also. That's a major difference of semiconductors. As the temperature increases, the resistivity decreases. Here it increases for conductors. A straight question. Is that fine? Next question, let's see. If whole Young's double slit experiment by the SC apparatus is immersed in a liquid, so it is immersed in a liquid of refractive index mu, then what is the effect on fringe width? So concept of Young's double slit experiment, optics, wave optics chapter it is. So Young's double slit experiment, you know, the fringe width beta is equal to y lambda d by d, where lambda is the wavelength of the incident light, capital D the separation between the screen and this slit, then D is the separation between the slits. In this one, if it is immersed in liquid, in air this is the equation. If it is immersed in liquid of refractiveness mu, what happens to this fringe width? One question you might gone through it, the concept. We know lambda is inversely proportional to refractive index. So in air it is 1, if it is liquid immersed it is greater. If mu increases, lambda decreases of course. If lambda decreases, beta will decrease, the fringe width decreases. So conceptual question it is again, fringe width will decrease here. Second is answer. So lambda is proportional to 1 by mu. As the refractiveness increases, so in air it is 1 only, in water it is 1.5, so it is done. Okay, then next question let's see. Two spherical black bodies of radius 0.8 meter and 0.2 meter are at temperatures of 400 Kelvin and 800 Kelvin respectively. Find the ratio of rate of heat loss. See, a question from, again thermal properties of matter, the radiation, black body radiation concept is it. You know the rate of heat loss Q is equal to sigma A into T raised to 4. You might go on through it. Thermal properties of matter, the chapter it is. Okay. So here, sigma A into T raised to 4 is there. Yeah, okay, sure. Let's check it. So sigma A into T raised to 4 is there. A is the area of the surface, T raised to 4, fourth power of temperature it is. So if you check it one, see here 0.8 meter for one radius, other one 0.2 meter is there. Temperature we have 400 Kelvin and 800 Kelvin respectively. So if you do it, just Q1 by Q2. If you do, sigma is same for both the constant, then A1 by A2 into T1 by T2, the all raised to 4, the relation for that. Now area is one nothing but pi r square, you know. So if you do this one, this will be r1 square pi r1 square by pi r2 square into T1 by T2, the all raised to 4. that is Q1 by Q2. So if you substitute it, pi cancels, R1 by R2. R1 is the radius of first one, 0.8. That is 0.8 divided by R2, 0.2 the whole square into T1 by T2. Both are in Kelvin only, so no need to convert. T1 is 400 divided by 800, the all raised to 4. So if you solve it, it will be 4 by 8, that's 1 by 2. And here it is 4, it is 4 square and 2 raised to 1 by 2 raised to 4. The same. So answer is 1 will be the option. Fourth one is the correct answer. Fourth one is the correct answer here. So equation for black body radiation. The loss of heat is proportional to fourth power of the temperature. It's proportional to area also. So that you have to keep in mind there and see. This question, one question from electrostatic question. A charge of value Q is placed at the edge of an imaginary cube of side A as shown in the figure. Find the net flux through the cube. See, it's from Gauss law. You remember it? Net flux through a cube is asking. Here one charge is kept. See, Q is a charge kept here at this point. Just an imaginary cube they mentioned about. Now you might say, just imagine we have this type of 4 such a cube. Then this charge will be included in that boundary. The net flux, all of you know, phi is equal to Q divided by epsilon h. Gauss law, main concept, it do not depend upon the entity or the cavity on which it enclosed by. It do not depend upon the dimension of the surface. So here, 4 such cubes you imagine. So inside that this Q is there. Then net flux will be Q by epsilon 0. So that is phi 4 if you did it. Now we have to find this net flux to this single cube you have to find out. So it's nothing but phi 1 will be equal to 1 by 4th of Q by epsilon 0. This is the net flux for the 4 cube if you imagine. It's completely cover it, enclosed it. Make this charge enclosed by 4 cubes. Then 1 by 4th will be. So it's nothing but Q by 4 epsilon 0 is the correct answer here. Option 2 is the correct answer. Gauss's law, one direct question. See how few of the questions were straight question there in physics. Just 2 or 3 only studies there. So this all we collected from memory based questions only. How we got it? Let's see the next question. And you got it. Now the next question, over to Mr. Sunil will be doing it. So stay tuned. Tune for the next upcoming question, sir.
Hi, let's continue with a few more questions from the physics. Like as you can see, this question is from ray optics. It's a combination of lens and mirror, right? Yes. See, in this case, you are given a double convex lens and a concave mirror. And look at the question. You're asked to find out for what distance of object from the lens the image formed by the image formed on the object itself. That means we are talking about a condition where object and image are coinciding. You know, they will be formed at the same position. Object and image are formed at the same position. And we know that happens when we keep object distance like u is equal to 2f, 2 times the focal length, right? Yes. So when object distance is 2 times the focal length, image is also formed at the same point. So basically we have to find out what is the focal length of the combination. 2 times of that is your required answer, because object distance should be 2 times the focal length, as I told you. Right. Now, how will you find focal length of a combination? We have the equation, right? 1 by f is equal to, that is equivalent focal length of the combination is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 plus 1 by f3, etc. when we are kept these lenses in contact. Now in this case, see, look at this. Here, if you consider a light ray coming from this side, okay, it is entering the convex lens, right? And this light ray will undergo refraction, and then it undergo reflection from the concave mirror, right? It undergo reflection and again refracting back, right? This is what happens. So in the whole process, the lens refraction happens twice, correct? And one reflection. So when you consider this combination, there will be two lenses and one mirror. I hope you got my point. Because light enters the convex lens from one side, it reflects from the concave mirror and refracts once again. So two refraction back to back. So when you consider the combination of lenses, as I told you, the first one is 1 by f of the lens. So I will write 1 by focal length of the lens, right? Plus one more 1 by focal length of the lens, plus 1 by focal length of the mirror. I hope you got that point, right? Why three terms? Because there are three processes, one refraction, one reflection, again one more refraction. So that is why three combinations are coming. Right, now FL is the focal length of the lens. FL is again focal length of the same lens, and FM is the focal length of the concave mirror kept in contact altogether. So we can say this is 2 by focal length of the lens plus 1 by focal length of the mirror. That will give you the effective focal length, right? Focal length of the combination. And if you know focal length of the combination, 2 times of that focal length is the answer we are looking for. Because when you keep object at 2f distance, image will be formed at the same point. So what are we looking for? We are looking for the focal length of the combination. 2 times of that focal length is going to be the required answer. So we will find out the focal length of the combination now using this. Okay, so let's see. See, we have 1 by focal length f is equal to, we will have 2 by focal length of the lens, that was equation, plus 1 by focal length of the concave mirror. Now, how will you find the focal length? 1 by f. So 2 into, what is the refractive index of the lens given? It is mu. Look at the diagram, you are given the refractive index of the lens there. So we know 2 into mu minus 1 into 1 by the lens maker's formula, right? N minus 1 into 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. See, both radii are given as the same. See, we have given R1 is equal to R2 is equal to R. Yes. So then, if you substitute both R's, we get 1 by R plus 1 by R. Sign convention for convex lens, right? 1 by R1 minus 1 by R2 actually. So it is 1 by R plus 1 by R. Yes. Plus. Now, what is the focal length of the mirror? We know it is 1 by half of the radius of curvature, R by 2, because that is the only information given about the mirror in the question, right? So it is going to be 1 by R by 2. So we can say this is going to be 2 into mu minus 1 into 2 by R plus again 2 by R. 1 by R by 2 becomes 2 by R once again. Okay, so we get 4 times mu minus 1 divided by R plus 2 divided by R. Okay, so now look at this. We can simplify this further. See, 4 into mu minus 1 plus 2 divided by R. See, on simplifying this, remember you will get 1 by f. 2 times of that will be your final answer. Now it is very easy. See, open the bracket. We get 4 mu minus 4 plus 2 divided by R. So that is going to be 4 mu minus 4 plus 2 becomes 4 mu minus 2 divided by R, and we get 2 into, see, if you take 2 common, 2 mu minus 1, 2 mu minus 1 divided by R. This is 1 by f. Okay, therefore what is f from this? If you take the reciprocal, the focal length of the combination is going to be R divided by 2 into 2 mu minus 1. So we got finally the focal length of the combined device, right? Combination of 2 lenses and 1 mirror. 2 lenses in the sense I told you we have 3 processes altogether. That is why we got 3 terms, right? So now we know object distance. Let me complete it here. Object distance u we are looking for is 2 times the focal length of the combination. Focal length of the combination is already obtained. 2 into R divided by 2 into 2 mu minus 1. 2 gets cancelled. We get R divided by 2 times mu minus 1 is our final answer. That is the object distance, where if you keep an object, image will be formed there itself. So R divided by 2 mu minus 1 is going to be the option 3. Okay, yeah. So it was slightly twisted by introducing the concave mirror also in contact. Yes, so that is how we got 3 terms in the calculation. Fine, let's move on to the next one. Yes. Yeah, light of wavelength 550 nanometer is incident and surface of cerium and lithium. Work function are respectively 1.9 electron volt and 2.5 electron volt. Then electron will be ejected from. See, I hope all of you did this question correct, right? Yes, see, because it's a very basic fundamental question, the most simplest question they can ask from photoelectric emission. See, you are given 2 materials. Work function of the first material is 1.9 electron volt and second material work function of the second is 2.5 electron volt. You are given an incident radiation wavelength also. It is 550 nanometers. You just wanted to check, you just have to check which of these 2 will emit electrons, right? For that, we know the condition. Energy of incoming radiation should be greater than like the work function of the given metal. So first of all, let us calculate what is the energy of incoming radiation, which is hc by lambda, right? Even in the revision, we did this kind of questions a lot. hc by lambda, we know 1240 divided by wavelength is given in nanometers, so 550. Right, and this value, if you simplify, we get 2.25 electron volt. See, look at the energy of the incoming radiation. It is 2.25 electron volt. If the electron to be emitted from cerium, we need how much energy? At least 1.9 electron volt. From lithium, the second one was lithium, right? Yes, from lithium, if you want to remove an electron, you need at least 2.5 electron volt. So which is not possible because the incoming radiation has only 2.25 electron volt. So the answer is only cerium, because 2.25 is greater than 1.9 but less than 2.5. Okay, right, and this is a straight direct question. Simply we can solve it. Now next question, the figure shows electron entering the space between the plates of a parallel plate capacitor with an initial velocity Vx 10 raised to 6 meter per second parallel to the plates. Okay, if the length of the plate is L, okay, this L is given 10 centimeter and the electric field in the region is 9.1 Newton per coulomb, then the value of Vy when the electrons comes out of the plate, electronic mass is given in along with the question. See, when you see the diagram and the detailed question, you may be scared, but it's a very simple question. Just a combination of electrostatics and mechanics. Very simply we can solve this, and luckily they have given all the values in according to to help you in the calculations. Okay, see, a 2-dimensional motion. We are going to talk about a 2-dimensional motion in this case. See, this electron started from this point with its velocity only along x-axis. See, Vx is equal to 10 raised to 6 meter per second. So initial velocity of this electron is only 10 raised to 6 meter per second along x-axis. Okay, and we have an electric field in this region. See, plus here and minus, right? Positive potential above and negative potential below. So there will be an electric field directed from positive to negative. Strength of the field is here. Correct? Yes, we know since it is an electron, that electron will experience a force against the direction of electric field. That force will pull the electron in this direction, right? That is why it is getting deviated. And because of that particular force, there will be some acceleration acting on the electron. That acceleration will provide some velocity along y-axis. See, initially, was there any velocity along y-axis? No. Initially, the body was moving, electron was moving only along x-axis. But later on, the body gains, electron gains velocity along y-axis because of the applied electric field. That electric field exerts a force. Correct? Yes. Then we want to find out what is the velocity along y-axis. After some time, after some time. So we know the expression for velocity is going to be uy plus ay into t. V is equal to u plus at. We are going to take all y value components here, right? Y components of the motion. Uy, I already told you, uy is equal to 0. So this term is equal to 0. AY and T. If you know just acceleration acting on the electron and time taken by the electron to reach this distance, then you can simply find out the final answer Vy. Okay, what will be acceleration? We know force acting on electron. Force acting on electron is going to be mass into acceleration. Therefore, acceleration is equal to force by m. Correct? Force by m, where m is the mass of the electron, F is the force acting. And we know electrostatics, we know force acting on any charge in an electric field. Force acting on any charge in an electric field is EE, right? Q into E. Why did I write E here? Because it's an electron. It's actually QE by M. So now it is EE by M for the electron. Acceleration is ready for substitution. And remember, E value and M value is already given in the question, right? Yes. So acceleration is ready for substitution. Now T, what will be the time? What is the time taken by the electron to move along x-axis, to cover a distance 10 centimeters along x-axis? If you want to check that, yes. See, if you want to check the time, time is equal to distance traveled by speed. What is the distance traveled? Look at the diagram. It is 10 centimeters. 10 into 10 raised to minus 2, right? Meters, 10 centimeters. Divided by what is the speed along x-axis? See, 10 centimeter is the distance along x-axis, right? To cover that, you have to consider only velocity along x-axis. Velocity along x-axis is what? See, so if you write that, we can say L by x, right? Distance L along x-axis. So not x, Vx, L by Vx, distance by speed. Now we can substitute the values 10 into 10 raised to minus 2 as I told you before, divided by what is a Vx, velocity along x-axis, 10 raised to 6. So now you have all the values. See, Uy is 0, I told you already. Ay is ready for substitution. T is also, we have the values. Then directly substitute and simplify. You will get the final answer. Let us quickly calculate that. So we get Vy is equal to Uy plus Ay into T. This is 0 plus E by M, right? That was the acceleration into time. I told you L by Vx. So we substitute all those values. We get E is 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 charge of electron. Electric field strength given in the diagram, 9.1 Newton per Coulomb. So this is going to be 9.1 into length is 10 centimeter. We already have seen that value, 10 raised to minus 2 meters. Okay, right. Divided by mass of electron is 9.1 into 10 raised to minus 31. See, that is given in the graph, in the question. And now the last one is Vx. Vx is just, what was Vx value? 10 raised to 6. Yes, so we can just multiply with 10 raised to 6 meter per second. See, now we can cancel 9.1 straight from this. So no more division, just multiply. Okay, 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19, right? 10 raised to minus 1, right? Then 10 raised to minus 6 into 10 raised to plus 31. That are the powers we are getting. And that is going to be 1.6 into 10 raised to 5 meter per second. Okay, and that was one of the options given. 1.6 into 10 raised to 5 is option 2. See, combination of electrostatics and mechanics together, right? But that was simple actually. If you know the concept properly, very simply we can calculate, because the calculation part was very, very easy. All right, okay. Now let's move on to the next one. Yeah, find the equivalent power of the thin lens combination shown in the figure. See, we already have done one question from optics. That was a combination of lens and mirror. And we get a similar combination here, 3 lenses, right? Their refractive indices are given, like, so we have 2 radius of curvatures given, right? So we know when lenses are kept in contact, the equivalent focal length. You're asked to find out the power of the thin lens, and power is nothing but 1 by f, correct? So we know the equivalent focal length of the combination is going to be 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2 plus 1 by f3, exactly same as that in the previous question. So we can just substitute the power of each of these lenses 1 by 1. Okay, right. So let us see. So this 1 by f is going to be 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1. I am going for the first lens. First lens is this. Okay, This is the first lens. It has a refractive index 4/3, right? And if you consider that lens, look at the first radius of curvature. First radius of curvature is it's going to be infinity, right? It's a plane surface. Second radius of curvature is given as R1. So if you go for this lens, first radius of curvature is infinity. Second radius of curvature is what? R1, right? Actually, it's a little longer calculation, only calculation, but the question's concept is very simple. Easily we can find it out. Now, when you come to the second lens, for the second lens, refractive index is given. R1 is the first refracting surface. R2 is the second refracting surface. Okay, fine. Then the last lens, third lens, if you go for, see, first refracting surface is R2 and the second refracting surface is infinity, just like the previous one. Okay, right. And we have taken this direction as positive, right? Light is coming from this side. So that is a positive direction, right? Now you can just write the focal length of each and every lens one by one. See, 1/f1. 1/f1 using the lens maker's formula, we can say mu1, correct? Mu1 minus 1 into. See, what is the 1/r1 part? 1/r1 is infinity, right? 1/infinity. I'm talking about only this part of the lens, this one. Yes, R1 is infinity. What is the second radius? Minus 1 by the second radius. So, see, when you consider the second surface, R1 is its radius, but the sign convention, it is measured from the pole to the left against the direction of incident ray, so it should be minus R1, correct? Sign convention, be careful, right? Plus, followed by that, the second lens I am going for. Second lens has a refractive index mu2. Mu2 minus 1. See, 1/f2 is going to be, again, lens maker's formula, n minus 1 into 1/r1 minus R2, right? That is, we are writing for the second lens, into 1/r1. Look at this, 1/r1. R1 is negative actually, right? So it is 1 minus R1. First refracting surface. Second refracting surface has radius on the right side, so it is plus. Minus 1/r2. Okay, second lens also we have written. Now if you go for the last lens, plus refractive index is mu3 minus 1 into, look at this, first refracting surface is R2, so it is plus 1/r2 minus 1/infinity, right? So all those 1/infinities will be zeros, so 1/f is going to be equal to the power. 1/f is equal to, let us substitute mu1 value. Mu1 is going to be 4/3 minus 1 into 1/infinity is gone, right? It is 0. Minus into minus becomes plus. It is 1/r1, right? Plus mu2 minus 1. Mu2 is 3/2. So 3/2 minus 1 into 1/r1 minus 1/r2. So if I take that minus sign outside, I will get 1/r1 plus 1/r2 with a minus sign here, right? It will be minus. Now, plus mu3. Mu3 is going to be 4/3. So we can go for 4/3 minus 1 into 1/r2 only, because the other term is 1/infinity. Okay, so now we can just simplify, you will get the final answer from this. So when you form this equation, this is the only difficult part in the calculation. You have to properly apply the sign convention for R1 and R2, then you will get this equation. Now the simplification is very, very easy. Look at this, 4/3 minus 1 is going to be 1/3 R1, okay? 1/3 into 1/R1, 1/R1 minus, see, 3/2 minus 1 is going to be 1/2, actually minus, see that plus into minus becomes minus 1/2 into 1/R1 plus 1/R2. Okay, plus what next? 4/3 minus 1, again it is going to be 1/3. Okay, 1/3 into 1/R2. So these are the terms we got. And look at this, 1/3 R1, 1/3 R2. We can take them together. So 1/f is equal to 1/3 is common, 1/R1 plus 1/R2. Yes, so the first term and the last term we have taken together because 1/3 is common. Minus of, what is minus? Minus 1/2 into 1/R1 plus 1/R2. Now 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 is common. 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 into 1 by 3 minus 1 by 2. So this is going to be R1, R2, right? R2 plus R1 divided by R1 into R2. And how will you simplify this? 6, 2 minus 3, right? Minus 1. So 1 by F is going to be equal to minus of R1 plus R2 divided by 6 R1 R2. This is the most simplified form, and look at the options. We had one of the options given as minus of R1 plus R2 divided by 6 R1 R2. That is the correct option. So see, the calculation was actually very simple if you form these two equations correctly. So sign convention is going to be very crucial in the calculation. So if you apply the sign convention properly, we don't have much to calculate. Apply the sign convention, simplify that equation, you will get the correct result. Okay, fine. Then next question. Yes, here you're given a vertical loop. A question again coming from mechanics, right? The particle shown in the figure just able to complete the vertical motion. Find the ratio of kinetic energy at A to the kinetic energy at B. Kinetic energy at A and kinetic energy at B is to be calculated. We know for this kind of vertical motion, velocity here at this point, that velocity is found to be root of 5g into r, right? Where r is the radius of the loop. So this equation we know, velocity at the bottommost point when it completes one cycle, correct? Yes. So the question is about that only. It is able to complete only one cycle. So at that time, the velocity was root of 5gr, we know. See, then the only energy possessed by this body here is kinetic energy, because potential energy is 0 at the lowermost point. So kinetic energy here is going to be half m into v square. But what is v? Root of 5gr. So the total energy of this particle, correct? Total energy of this particle is going to be half m into 5gr. So we can say 5mgr divided by 2. That is the kinetic energy of this particle at the point, for example, O, the bottommost point. This we know already, right? This equation we know. Then, what is the kinetic energy at the point A and what is the kinetic energy at the point B? And the ratio of the two is the final answer. Okay, see, and this is a numerical question, right? So we have to enter the result. And this one, at the point A, look at the point A. When the particle reaches the point A, it already lifted to a height somewhere here, correct? So some part of the kinetic energy is converted to what? Potential energy, correct? Some part of this kinetic energy is converted to potential energy. So kinetic energy at the point A, will not be the same as the point O, because some part is lost already in form of potential energy. So we can say kinetic energy at the point A, yes, kinetic energy at the point A is the existing kinetic energy minus potential energy at A. That is 5mgr divided by 2 minus potential energy at the point A. Is that okay? Because at the point A, some potential energy, kinetic energy converted to some potential energy. Yes, so the remaining is kinetic energy at the point A, because you are asked to consider only the ratio of kinetic energy at A and B. How will you find out kinetic energy at the point B? It is the existing energy, that is a maximum energy 5mgr by 2 minus potential energy at the point B. So if you know potential energy at the point B and potential energy at the point A, you can calculate kinetic energy at A and kinetic energy at B. Then you can find the ratio, easy. Now tell me, what is the height? If you want to calculate the potential energy, what is the height lifted? Look at this, this is r, right? Radius, this is r. Then this side is going to be r cos 60, right? R cos 60, adjacent side is r cos 60, which is nothing but r by 2, right? So this height is going to be r by 2. R cos 60, what is cos 60? 1 by 2, so r by 2. So this is also what? R by 2. So what is the height lifted? Because the total distance is r only, right? This distance is r. Then if this is r by 2, the rest is also r by 2. So what is height lifted? Height lifted is r by 2. Therefore, potential energy will be mgh. Mgh is what? Mgr by 2. Correct? Mgr by 2. Fine. So now if you substitute mgr by 2 here, you get 5 mgr divided by 2 minus mgr divided by 2. So we get 4 mgr divided by 2. So what is kinetic energy at the point A? It is 2 mgr. Correct? 2 mgr. Then what is kinetic energy at B? In the same way we can find out this also. See, again that point B is somewhere here, right? This also will be what? This is R, so this will be R cos 60, the adjacent side, R cos 60. That also will be R by 2, correct? That also will be R by 2. But now make sure you are measuring from the bottom point. So from the bottom point till the center, you know, it is radius R plus one more R by 2. So what is the total height from the surface now? R plus R by 2, which is going to be 3R by 2. So what could be potential energy at B? It is going to be 3R by 2, sorry, mgh, right? So m into g into 3R by 2. Now you can do the same thing there also. Then take the ratio, that's it, done. So kinetic energy at the point B is equal to 5 mgr divided by 2 minus, look at this, 3 mgr divided by 2. So 5 mgr minus 3 mgr is going to be 2 mgr divided by 2. So 2 gets cancelled, we get mgr. That is kinetic energy at the point B. Now your final answer is what? The ratio of kinetic energy at the point A and kinetic energy at the point B. So what is kinetic energy of A by kinetic energy of B? See, it's going to be 2 mgr divided by mgr, right? So that is the final answer. You can cancel mgr and mgr. The final answer is just 2. Okay, right. So just a conservation energy question from mechanics. Very simple concept. We found out kinetic energy at 2 different points, and the only thing you should know is what is the velocity at the bottommost point. Okay, yes. Then next one, yes, okay. The current drawn from the battery in the circuit shown below is dash ampere. Again, a numerical question. See, you have to calculate the value and submit it here, right? Yes. And see, this question is actually coming from the concept of potentiometer. So we think it may be like a deleted portion, like, you know, it's coming from that. But you can just simply solve this circuit by, like, you know, division method. Okay, see, look at that. This is specifically given as the midpoint. So if you have 1 ohm resistor, this is the 1 ohm resistor. If you use only the midpoint, half of them will be of half ohm, the remaining half also will have half ohm, right? That is how resistance is proportional to the length. If you cut at the half, like, you know, it will be half on either side. So this 1 ohm resistor will be connected as 2 halves. And in one of the half, a 2 ohm is connected in parallel. That is the only concept you should know when you look at the diagram. Then you can easily solve this. Very easily, like series and parallel combination of resistors. The basic concept is enough. Okay, see, the only resistors involved in this circuit is like 1 ohm and 2 ohm. But that 1 ohm is divided into 2. Okay, now if I redraw the circuit, that will make it more simple. Like, you know, this is the circuit. We have 1 ohm. I am splitting that into 2. Okay, this is the midpoint of that 1 ohm. So we get half ohm here and half ohm on the other side. And for this one, we have one more 2 ohm connected. This is 2 ohm. This is half ohm resistor. This also half ohm resistor. Now what to do? See, if I take, these are R1, R2 and R3. R1 and R2 are in parallel, which is together in series with R3. So you can find out the equivalent of these two. So what will be the equivalent of R1 and R2? R12, 1 by R12 is going to be 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2. So we get 2 plus 1 by 2, which is 5 by 2 ohm. And what will be R12 then? Reciprocal, right? So it is going to be 2 by 5 ohm. So that is the equivalent of the two parallel combinations, and one is connected in series also. So what is R equivalent now? R equivalent is going to be this R12 is connected in series with R3. So we can say 2 by 5 plus what? 1 by 2. Correct? So if you simplify this, we get 4 plus 1 is going to be 5 divided by 10. Correct? So R equivalent is going to be 2 by 5 plus 1 by 2. So 4 plus 1 by 5. 0.5 ohm. Wait, did we use this one 5 by 2? This is 2 by 5. So 2 by 5 plus 1 by 2. Wait, we missed 1 5 here, right? Sorry. See, if you cross multiply, what will you get? 4 plus 5 divided by 10. Right? You have to cross multiply. You will get 9 by 10. Yes. So 9 by 10 ohm is the equivalent resistance, which is nothing but 0.9 ohm. See, what is the voltage given? What is the cell? The potential is given as 0.9. Now, what is the current? I is equal to V by R. What is V given? 0.9 volt divided by resistance is 0.9 ohm, and your current is simply 1 ampere. Right? So that concept was very simple. We divide that into half, two parallel together with series combination. Yeah, so these are the questions we had from physics today.
Yes, good evening.
And
I think
conclusion, sir.
Apart from the last 3-4 questions, all very easy.
Yeah, only that optics questions was a little tricky one because it's a little lengthy already. Yeah.
Yeah,
But the thing is that calculation is very easy.
Yeah.
They have to properly substitute the sign convention, then it will be perfectly fine.
The next maths few questions are
Yeah, a
pending.
few questions are
Okay.
pending. So
Yeah.
stay tuned, be online.
Over to
We'll finish
maths.
quickly.
Okay, Mr. Karthik sir will
Okay.
be
Okay, see you
leading
tomorrow.
this.
Thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Hi friends, hi, welcome back again, welcome back. So guys, thank you. So friends, in the past, in the beginning we have discussed something like 14 questions. We are left over with 10 more questions. What will I be doing is, I'll be going with only 5 questions in this session. These 5 questions, remaining questions are something like from integration and all, which are easy and all. So I have selected 5 good questions from that, because as time constraints, now it's already 10:15. So we'll go with these important 5 questions. Okay, the remaining questions and all along with solutions, I'll be sharing it in the groups. Okay, fine. Now come across, look at this question, friends. This question is from applications of integration, from areas. Yes sir, it's okay, we have time for you. Thank you Dev. Thank you. So find the area inside the circle. Find the area inside the circle. See, they have given circle and parabola. They have given a circle and parabola. Find the area bounded inside the parabola and circle, it seems. Now let's see. First let's try to draw. We all know, my dear friends, We all know, my dear friends, x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equals to k. R square represents a circle with the center h comma k and radius r units. Correct? Now, if you look at this particular question, this is of the form x minus h whole square plus y square is equals to r square. That means clearly it is in standard form with the center 2 root 3 comma 0 and radius kitna 2 root 3 whole square, because r square, no, 2 root 3 whole square is 12. So guys, now I would like to take circle with the center some 2 root 3 comma 0, with the center 2 root 3 comma 0. So somewhere, let's say we have our 2 root 3 comma 0. 2 root 3 comma 0. This is our center, friends. Now there is one circle with the center 2 root 3 comma 0. With the center 2 root 3 comma 0. So this is our circle with the center 2 root 3 comma 0 and radius 2 root 3 units. So that means it touches origin, it touches y-axis at origin. Clear? Now passes through origin. Exactly, yes, it passes through origin for sure. Good. Yes, it is beautiful, ma. It passes through origin. Thank you, friends. Love you. So now there is one more parabola. Parabola equation is y square is equals to 2 root 3x. This is also in standard form. Even this is also in standard form, correct? So y square is equals to 2 root 3x will be like this. A parabola, y square is equals to 2 root 3x. Y square is equals to 2 root 3x. Now friends, if you understand what is the focus of this parabola, that means for sure, see, if I draw a vertical line, now they are asking us to find the enclosed between, find the area inside the circle, inside this circle bounded by these two. That means this complete region we are supposed to find. Are you all getting me? It's not only about this portion, this complete region inside the circle. Find the area which is bound. See, this region is common to both parabola and circle also. So this is the complete region. First thing here today, what majority of the students, what they did is they have did only this particular portion, friends. Only this area they have found out. So that's the major mistake. Almost like more than 80% of the students have committed this particular mistake. Okay, so this is the area we are supposed to find. Now, how do we apply integration in this case? See, I can do one thing. I'll find out only this particular region. How do you get this particular region? This is anyhow 0 comma 0, and for sure clearly it is x is equals to 2 root 3 line. X is equals to 2 root 3 line. So that means this region, first only this particular portion, as it is symmetric with respect to x axis, so I can take this portion and double it. First, required area is equals to, from where to where I have to integrate 0 to 2 root 3, 0 to 2 root 3, only parabola. This is bounded by only parabola, na? So parabola means y is equals to root of 2 root 3 into root x. Root of 2 root 3 into root x. Guys, wait. Actually, I have to find both the areas. No, I can just find 2 times of this. So now I'll get these areas. What about this area? This area is clearly the area of semicircle. This area is nothing but the area of semicircle. Very good. Plus half into pi r square. That's it. So this is the most important thing in this particular question, ma. Generally, whenever we come across the region bounded by so and so means, what happened today, majority of the questions, majority of the students, around more than 80, even in India, if you see this YouTube comments and all, YouTube paper discussion and all, majority of the students, if they have been channels like taken opinions from students, they have all the majority of the students have gone with only finding out this area only. Okay, now look at this. So this is nothing but required area is 2 root 3 out, 2 2 times of root over 2 root 3. For root x integration is x power integration is 2 by 3 times x power 3 by 2. X power 3 by 2 is x root x. That too from where to where? This is from 0 to 2 root 3 plus half into pi r square. Pi into r is anyhow, r square is 12. So just to put 12. 2 1s are 2 6 are. Now guys, area is equals to 2 times of root over 2 root 3 into 2 by 3 times 2 root 3 times root over 2 root 3. Root over 2 root 3 into root over 2 root 3 plus 6 pi. Root over 2 root 3 into root over 2 root 3 is 2 root 3. 2 root 3 into 2 root 3 is 4 root 3. We have 2 root 3 into 2 root 3 is 4 3s are 12. 2 2s are 4 whole divided by 3 plus 6 pi. 12 4s are 48. 48 divided by 3 16. The answer is 16 plus, let's go Mute, option D. Yes, exactly. Option D is the correct answer, friends. Option D. The most I repeat, why I am repeating these many times, because they have not able to understand the question properly. See, though we have skills, though we have potential, if you are not able to use them in a proper way, it will go as a waste only. Okay, so please make sure you correct it, friends. Please make sure you correct it from now. Okay, next question. I hope you have understood, guys. Yes, banks. Thank you. Beautiful question, sir. Yes, it is beautiful, man. Yes, it is beautiful. Thanks. Thank you. Now coming to the next question, ma. This is a question from the moment they have seen, it is a differential question, it seems. Okay, y square into dx plus x dy is equals to, y square into dx plus x minus 1 by y into dy is equals to 0. So clearly we can divide both sides by dy. So you get y square into dx by dy plus x minus 1 by y is equals to 0. Y square into dx by dy plus x is equals to 1 by y. To make it into LDE, what we do, whatever the coefficient of dx by dy, we divide with that. So divide with y square, then we get x divided by y square is equals to 1 by y cube. Now clearly, friends, it is an LDE in x, linear differential equation in x, which is of the form dx by dy plus px is equals to q, where both p comma q are functions in y. This is LDE type 2, dx by dy plus plus px is equals to q, where both p comma q are functions in y. They are functions in y. So in this case, what we do, we'll just find integrating factor. Integrating factor is e raised to integral 1 by y square dy, which is nothing but e power minus 1 by y. This is what if. So from here, what is the solution now? X into if is equals to integral q into if dy. So we can from now we can do this, friends. Is that clear, ma? Have you all understood till now, or do you want me to solve it completely? Bolo, friends, bolo. From here we can do it. The thing is, they have asked us to, they didn't ask us to find the solution. Okay, very good. They didn't ask us to find the solution, ma. First we'll find the solution. From that solution we'll use this. X of 1 is equals to 1 means, what do you mean by that? This is a function in x of y. That means when you put y is equals to 1, the value of x is also 1. Okay, from there you will get integral constant c. Please take a screenshot and please do this, my dear friends. Please do this in your free time. Even after this also it is very important. Okay, because we are supposed to get the answer one among the options. We are supposed to get answer one among the options. So we need to simplify this. So first we'll get the solution from here. In that solution you put x1 y1, you will get integral constant c. After that in the final solution you put y is equals to 1 by 2. It is x of 1 by 2 means x of 1 by 2 is not putting x is equals to 1 by 2. Put y is equals to 1 by 2. Then what is the value of x? That is what you are supposed to get. Is this clear? the value of x when y is equals to 1 by 2. The value of x when y is equals to 1 by 2, that is what our required solution, required answer. Is this clear? Clear? Let me know. We'll go to the next question then. Fine. Love you friends, love you. Chalo. Next question. A is equals to simple question ma, but many were commenting the moment I started this question. Many were asking, many were, sir, this is the most toughest question I have seen it. I was not able to pair up something and all. Look at this guys. Set A given, B is a set such that it consists set of all m by n, where m comma n both belongs to set A only and m is less than n. When m is less than, wow, Superman, super, very good Ryan, Dev. M is less than n. And one more thing boss, m comma n should be co-primes. So you are supposed to take m by n where m comma n are co-primes. Now let's list out what are all the possible elements. First we go with 1. 1 by 1, no. So 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4, 1 by 5, 1 by 6, 1 by 7, 1 by 8, 1 by 9, 1 by 10. All will be in B. All will be in B. So this, how many elements now? There are 9 elements with numerator 1. Correct? There are 9 elements with numerator 1. Next, if I go with 2, can I go with 2 by 1? No. Why? Because m is less than n. Okay? So 2 by 2, no. 2 by 3. 2 by 3. Is 2 by 4 included? Should I take 2 by 4 in this B? Should I have to take 2 by 4? Say yes or no fast. Should I have to take 2 by 4? No. Why? Because 2 and 4 are not co-primes. So skip 2 by 4. Then 2 by 5. 2 by 6. No. No 2 by 6 also. 2 by 7. 2 by 8 chhod do. 2 by 9. 2 by 10 also chhod do. So that means how many elements you got in this case? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 elements. Am I correct? 2 by 3. 2 by 4 no. 2 by 5. 2 by 6 no. 2 by 7. 2 by no. 2 by 9. That's it. 4 elements. Now starting with 3. 3 by 4. 3 by 5. No 3 by 6. 3 by 7, 3 by 8, 3 by 9, nothing, 3 by 10. How many elements in this case? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 elements in this case. Next, 4 by 5, 4 by 6, no, 4 by 7, 4 by 8, 4 by 9. Not 4 by 10 also. So 3 elements in this case. With 5 now. 5 by 6, 5 by 7, 5 by 8, 5 by 9, 4 elements. With 6, 6 by 7, 6 by 8 no, 6 by 9 no, not, only 6 by 7, only 1 element. Next 7 by 8, 7 by 9, 7 by 10, I'm sorry, 7 by 8, 7 by 9, 7 by 10. 3 elements. Next 8 by 9, only 1 element, 8 by 9. 9 by 10, only 1 element now. So how many elements in total? If you add up all of them, you will be getting 31 elements in total, friends. No. 31 you will be getting. 31. Mr. Sahil Riaz, bolo. Aur ek baar check karo. Okay? Anyone got previous answer? Anyone got previous answer? This one, huh? Give a try, friend. We'll get it. It's not something which is hard. Okay? Just give a try. From now, just once you get the solution, you put y equals to 1, then also x equals to 1. You will get c. From that, after getting that integral constant c, then find x of 1 by 2. X of 1 by 2 means the value of x when y is 1 by 2. So now in this question, the solution is the number of solutions will be 31 ma. Next, coming to the next question. Last question. This is the last question. Okay. Sir, Noel Dev, what do you get to C? Noel Dev, what did you get for C? C value is, C value means once you integrate it, you will be getting integral constant C, no? So you will get plus C. Now to get that plus C, they have given this requirement. When x is 1, put, can you send pick of solution? Sure. 3 minus E, yeah? Yes, Mukund. Who is this Mukund? Most handsome fellow. 3 minus C. Yes, option C is the correct answer, I guess. Chalo. Next, last question, friends. Last question, and that too, this is from binomial theorem. Binomial theorem question. Many times we have discussed in the session. I don't know what to say also. We'll see this, guys. Do you remember the formula? First, did you see anything related to 2r plus 1 and 2r plus 2? Can you depict the relation between these two? 2r plus 1 divided by 2r plus 1 and 2r plus 2. What can be the relation between 2r plus 1 and 2r plus 2? What can be the relation between 2r plus 1 and 2r plus 2? That's it. This is one more than the numerator. Denominator is just one more than the numerator. Now in this case, you should remember, friends, NCR, we can write it as n by r into n minus 1 CR minus 1. Correct? Exactly. Now, in the same way, n plus 1 CR plus 1, we can write it as n plus 1 by r plus 1 into NCR. Do you agree with this? We have discussed this in session. N plus 1 CR plus 1 can be written as n plus 1 CR plus 1 can be written as n plus 1 divided by r plus 1 into NCR. Okay. Now look at this, boss. Look at this case. If I take n plus 1 to the left, n plus 1 CR plus 1 divided by n plus 1 is equals to, we can write it as NCR by r plus 1. See, r plus 1, r plus 1. Are you getting? NCR by r plus 1, we can write it as n plus 1 CR plus 1 by n plus 1. N plus 1 CR plus 1 by n plus 1. Now in this case, dear friends, in this case, that means this 11C 2r plus 1 divided by 2r plus 2, we can write it as n plus 1, that is 11 plus 1, 12C r plus 1. R plus 1 is 2r plus 2 divided by n plus 1, that is 12. So sigma will only be for r. Sigma will only be for r terms now. Clear? Now 1 by 12 we put it out. 1 by 12 times sigma r equals to 0 to kitna? 0 to 5, 12C 2r plus 2. Now what we do? We put r is equals to 0, we get 12C2, r is equals to 1, 12C4, r is equals to 3, 12C6, r is equals to 12C8, 12C10, 12C10, 12C12. Last question, friends, last question. So now we know what is yesterday itself I have discussed. What is sum of even binomial coefficients? Sum of even binomial coefficients. Sum of even NC0 plus NC2 plus NC4 plus NC6 and so on. Sum of even binomial coefficients. 2 power n minus 1. That's it. Now, but this is looking like even binomial coefficients, but we don't have 12C0. We don't have 12C0. So add 12C0, subtract 12C0. 12C0 is 1. Now friends, so we have 1 by 12 into, see, 12C0 to 12C12. It is 2 power 12 minus 1, which is 11. Minus 1 you have subtracted, minus 1. That's it. So the answer is 2 power 11 minus 1 whole divided by 12. The answer is 2 power 11 minus 1 divided by 12. How is the question, ma? This is the problem solving step. This NCR divided by r plus 1 is n plus 1 CR plus 1 divided by n plus 1. If you can able to get this step, everything will be in easy. Everything will be in easy. Have you all understood? Have you all understood, my dear friends? Good. So dear friends, with that we are done with in this session I have discussed 19 questions from maths. There are 6 more. I'll share the solutions of all of them. So my dear friends, see, overall everyone are claiming that maths is difficult, but I have trained you in such a way you can face even the difficult situations also, friends. have trained you in that way. My dear friends, trust me, whatever the process that we have gone through is trustworthy. So trust me, my dear friends, all the concepts that you have learned, all the problems that you have did, all the approaches that you have seen, all the formulae that you have practiced, each and everything is worthy, friends. Each and everything is worthy. Do not get panic, do not get low, do not listen to unnecessary comments and all. Stick to academics only. Okay, all the students who are going to appear for exam tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and 28 and 29, wish you all the very best, my dear friends. Thank you so much. I love you for your support and all. God bless you, my dear friends. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night.